It's the best team in London, no, the best team of gold. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. It's Saturday in Complo Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our jelly deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine, all the time our families will bring. And as the Lions run on the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. It's Saturday in Complo Lane, we've all come down to cheer. We've had our jelly deals and our glass of beer. Come rain or shine, all the time our families will bring. And as the Lions run on the pitch, everyone will sing. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. Let them come, let them come, let them come. We'll only have to beat them again. It's the best team in London, no, the best team of all. Everybody knows us, we're called Millwall. Let them come, let them come, let them come. Let them all come down to the den. Let them all come down to the den.
And there you have it. Good evening. How are we? It wouldn't be me, would it, if it wasn't a calamity, something going on. And if you might have heard a glass go over there, that was a wine glass, a little bit of red splashed on the floor. But we'll get through it. We'll soldier on. How are we? Thanks for tuning in. I've gone for yet a different kind of setup today. I'm in the front room. I'm not fucking around. I've wheeled the telly over. If you just saw my picture on Instagram, go hard or go home. That's the motto here. So, how's it going? Looking sharp, Ben. I don't feel it, mate. I feel like absolute shit. I've rushed around like a lunatic and I'm a little bit sweaty. I'm trying to get the fan on me over here. A little bit like that. Gets hot with these production lights. What's happening? Thanks for tuning in. Let's go straight into the team news. If you haven't seen it already, this is tonight's starting 11. Bartosz Balkowski, Sean Hutchinson, Jed Wallace, Ben Thompson, Tom Bradshaw, Marlon Romeo, Scott Malone, Alex Pearce, Ryan Woods, George Evans, and John Daddy Bedvardsen with fielding Tienza, Billy Mitchell, Sean Williams, Danny McNamara, Shane Ferguson, Tyler Bury, Mason Bennett, and Matt Smith on the bench. What does that mean in terms of team sheets? Well, let's have a look. It means this, as far as I'm concerned. Something just fell over. Balkowski in goal. Evans, Hutchinson, Pearce, three centre-backs. Marlon Romeo, right wing-back. Scott Malone, left wing-back. Ryan Woods and Ben Thompson in a central midfield role with Jed Wallace in a 10 behind Tom Bradshaw and John Daddy Bedvardsen. What are we saying about that? I feel like I'm really... Might have a little switch up in a minute. Might take it off for a minute, have a little switch up once I play some advertisements. So have a dwell on that just for a second while I try and compose myself. Constantly fiasco starts at the minute. But that is a start 11 as far as I'm aware it's going to be. That definitely doesn't work. Bear with me. This can happen. It's live. We're live. We are live. I'm in all sorts of trouble here. That's better. That is so much better. That is so much better. Whoo, and breathe. How are we? Sorry about that. Do you know what? I interviewed Alan Walker today. It's a really good interview. And then I said to my mate, come on, let's pop out for a bit. Let's go and go for a walk or whatever. And we ended up walking. And we ended up out for a while, a lot longer than we should have been. So as a result, I rushed through the door a little bit. 205 people are in the live stream, and it is a catastrophe of a start. It wouldn't be me if it wasn't, would it? Sky Sports Arena, the game is on. Jack Ackery confirms to whoever's asking the question. Yeah, what are we saying? Yeah, Henry isn't here, mate. Henry isn't here. Otherwise, it would all be sorted, wouldn't it? But there you go. This is it. This is what we do. Laura Frongia, good evening. What are we saying about this team lineup tonight? People in from Denmark, thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in. I don't think, let's have a look at that team. I will put it back on the screen and have a look at it myself. Well, look, again, I think it's a lot of what a lot of us, fucking hell. I think it's a lot of what a lot of us have been asking for. That is quite a mouthful when you think about it, isn't it? 3 centre-backs, I don't think that's what we've been asking for. But up front, we all wanted Jed to start. We all wanted Bennett to start. And we all wanted Smith to start. And then they've started the last 2 games. Jed's been fine. I don't think the other 2 have done too bad. But tonight, the gaffer has clearly seen enough. And Bradshaw and Bavarsson come in as a strike duo, which I do think we need 2 up front. But I definitely would have played Smith with Bradshaw playing off Smith. In the midfield, I would have put Billy Mitchell in instead of Ryan Woods. Bored of talking about that now, Ryan Woods, but there you go. I would have had a flat back 4, actually. Do you know that? I wouldn't have had Romeo, I would have had McNamara. And I think Pearce, as much as I love him, will skip it aside tonight. Played 90 minutes, did he, the other day? He played 90 minutes. I just think it's an ask for him to keep playing these 90 minutes. I really, really do. And I think if he plays tonight, you know, if he's got to go and then play more game time on Saturday, that could be an absolute battle for him. And I don't think he'll be able to manage it, if I'm honest. I still feel like I'm really high at the minute. I don't know why. Alan Browning says it's a super sub night, I think. Well, I had this chat earlier, Al, with my mate, and I said to him, right, look, this is how I see it. And it's a bit of a weird way of looking at things, but it's reality, in my opinion. If we go with Bennett to start, Smith to start, and they don't produce the goods, it means you've got Bradshaw and Bavarsson to bring on, which means if you're losing and you need to impact a game, you're definitely not really, in my opinion, going to do that. So what you've got to do, in effect, is almost start the weaker players, and then if you do need something off the bench, you know that Bennett and you know that Smith can provide that. So it's a bit of a strange approach, in my opinion. And I think it is fair enough to say that's what Gary Rowett is going with tonight. So, yeah. Like, you know, your better players off the bench, go with what's not so good, the weaker ones, and then bring on the better ones. Although the better ones don't do well when they start. I don't think the weaker ones do either, but strange way of going about it. But we are 8 games unbeaten. Will this be 9 tonight, or will it be 7 or 8? I can't remember. You'd think I was already drunk. The fucking absolute state is red wine everywhere. But I will be having a little drink tonight. Why not? Helen says it is must win tonight. Helen, almost as popular as the channel itself. Good evening, Helen, all the way in Holland. Alex S said Pearce got away with one against Fred, but other than that, he looked comfortable. Yeah, he did get away one against Fred, didn't he? Looking back on that. And listen, like I said, that's that little bit of luck that we need, that we've not had. And now we are getting a little bit. So, and I'm not knocking that. We've been entitled to a bit of luck because we usually get none and we usually get no decisions. But we have had a few decisions and a little bit of luck in the last couple of games. Like I covered, you know, Thompson scoring from a cross. That should have been a penalty. I feel that someone else should have had a penalty. We played Birmingham. So a little bit of mixture, but it's about time that we had a little bit of luck. And why fucking not? But Pearce plays very well one game, and then the next game, not so much. I don't doubt his ability. I doubt his legs. That is what I question. George Kelly says Bennett and Matt Smith as subs. Good move by Rowett. There you go. You're liking it. Steve Lees, luckily we've got 3 at the back to deal with Luton's famous attacking threat. Yeah, it's not for me, Steve, the 3 at the back. It's definitely not for me at the Den. I understand why he goes for it away from home because we have had success with it. But again, mate, I would have gone flat back 4. If it was down to me tonight, which it isn't, I probably would have gone. Bulkowski go, obviously. I would have gone a flat back 4 with Hutchinson, Evans, Danny Mack. And I would have put, listen to this, by the way, I put Shane Ferguson at left back. Saying this to my mate earlier. Then I'd have gone 2 in the centre of midfield, which would have been Billy Mitchell and Ben Thompson. Then I would have gone Scott Malone wide left up top, Jeb Wallace wide right, and I probably would have gone with Bradshaw down the middle, if I'm honest. That's what I would have gone with. Or Bradshaw at a 10 and in behind Matt Smith. I don't think Matt Smith's been as bad as people say he has since he's been starting lately. So there you go. Biscuit Bill, how are you, mate? I like the front. You've been in for a while, Bill. You've been busy over there in Australia, sunning yourself on the white, sandy Gold Coast. I like the front 3. Interested to see our attacking play with 3 players up front and with speed and legs. The front 3 should be sprinting at a team like Luton's back line. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people are happy with the 2 up front. Don't forget we had a little bit of a, is that fair to say? A little bit of a purple patch with Bradshaw and Bavard. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my eye because my eye's a little, I don't know what I think that's going to do, but it's a little bit out of focus for me at the minute. I don't know if it's that affecting it. Is that better? Not so sure, but I'm struggling to see the comments a bit. I don't know why I keep doing that. Liam Fisher, good evening, Matt. How are you? What do you think the score will be tonight? I went for a 2-1 Millwall win, and I'm going to stick with it. Can't wait for the boys to come to Cyprus. Oh, that's me. I thought you said about the team. Looking forward to it, mate. The wheels are almost in motion. That's good news about Bojo lifting the restrictions potentially. Sorry, I'm just going to turn what am I doing now? What is this, amateur hour? That's a little bit bright, that, isn't it? If I get that done, that's better. That's better. Joe Turner says, must win, Dan. I think we should have kept Fred. He was very quick and Aiden scored goals. Yeah, Aiden, he's not really scoring for Sunderland, is he? But I did like his goal threat off the bench. I always liked Fred, but they're gone now. Must win. I mean, what is people's expectations? Are people saying it's must win because we've got to get to the playoffs? I don't think that's going to happen. I was about to say it's not achievable, but at the minute, anything definitely is achievable. Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, it's not must. Not in my opinion. It isn't must win. In my opinion, because I think I've calmed down a lot because I think we're going to be safe now. I can't guarantee that, obviously, because it is Millwall and strange things do seem to happen. But I'd like to think that we're safe now, and I'm not as as fast. I'm not expecting fantastic performances from now to the end of the season. I'll be happy to exist. And I was thinking about this earlier as well. I'm thinking, with Rowett. Have we peaked? And not just under Rowett. I'm not talking. Have we peaked as a club at the minute? Because I don't think we can really be ambitious and hope for any more if we want to get higher than if Husky buy the club, because we aren't going to get the transfer funds ever. So we'll be relying on loans and big borrowing and stealing and and cheap deals and things like that. So I think this is about it, and that's not a dig at Rowett at all. I think. This is where we 10th to mid-table as a championship club. I don't think we can ever push on unless Husky buy the club, but that is another video for another day. We'll keep fucking around with this microphone. Trevor, how are you, mate? How was your birthday? Evening, Dan. Don't understand Danny Mack getting dropped. Yeah, mate, 100% in the first place. Rested for a game, yes, but now to miss 3 or 4, clearly. He prefers Romeo again, unless Romeo's had a scream up. I don't know. It's a very strange one. We brought Danny McNamara back from the club. He'd done very well on loan at St Johnstone. And I wasn't expecting that. I'll be honest, I don't think a lot of us were expecting that. I said I used to watch Danny Mack quite a lot in the 23s. He didn't look fantastic. He didn't look physically strong enough. But he's come on leaps and bounds, and he was brilliant at St Johnstone. And since coming back, he not only defended very well, but he went on good runs, carrying the ball out the back and dragging us up the pitch. And he created going forward as well, and had hands in a lot of goals. So I think. I'm saying I can't guarantee this, but I'm hoping that Rowett is okay. You've been out on loan. You've exceeded your expectations. You've come back to the club again. You've exceeded your expectations when you go back to Millwall. So I'm hoping, he's just thinking, all right, let's not go mad. Let's not burn him out. Although he looks about 15, Danny McNamara. I think he's like 24. So he looks a lot younger than he actually is. But maybe, just easing him in softly. But yeah, for me, by far and away the better player, Danny McNamara. But I'm hoping that Rowett's decision to drop him out is more of a player care sort of package for the manager, than wanting to burn him out. I think Rowett's been impressed with him. We don't want to burn him out. Marlon's chomping at the bit. I said, everyone talked about Fred a minute ago. Marlon's chomping at the bit. And since he's come in, again, I always say this for Marlon, still don't think he's as good as Danny Mac, but he definitely does respond to the pressure and up his game. I'm going to pour myself a glass of red wine. Let's start with some important messages from our sponsors.
Hi, welcome to Unique Builders, Drivers and Patios. We are based in Bromley. We specialise in all interior and exterior works, driveways, patios, all building works, landscaping, fencing, artificial grass and decking, and much more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, yell.com, Google, or you can drop me a message on WhatsApp on 078 245 49419 for a free quotation today.
Well, that's your exterior floors done, your driveways, your patios. Now let's go interior. Welcome to Flooring Design, another company that is owned by a Millwall fan based in Bromley. Flooring Design specialise in Antico, Cardine, engineered wood, laminates, herringbone design, chevron, sand and seal, cap and cove safety flooring, which they install domestically as well as commercial. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with Flooring Design with the links at the end of this advert. Who was that geezer with a sexy voice narrating that one? Our last sponsor for now is my mate Ben. We've been in touch this week, Ben. Fuck me up. I bet you careful what you wish for, mate. So Change Angel is a cryptocurrency company. It's gone through the roof, basically, and they signed up again for next season. As a result, I accepted some of the sponsorship money in crypto. It's down 100 quid, Ben, but I'm sure it'll rise. So, yeah, all three of these, by the way, all Millwall fans. If you want to jump on board, please do not be hesitating to get in touch. I'll shut up.
ChangeAngel.io is a wallet-to-wallet, non-custodial swap exchange created by the community for the community. It only takes seconds to sign up, and better still, you can log in using Atom ID or DigiID, powered by Digibyte blockchain technology. When utilizing the Change Angel platform, you know that your transaction is secure, as well as fast. And if you ever have any questions, our support team is available 24/7. Change Angel lists many great coins and will donate a portion of swap revenue to the non-ICO coins listed on our swap exchange to help enhance the project's development. We unite all projects to work together and raise cryptocurrency awareness by organizing, sponsoring, and attending events worldwide. We invest in blockchain-centric projects. Ready to make a change? Help unite communities? Support your favorite projects? Choose ChangeAngel.io, the swap exchange for social good.
Welcome back. How are we? I'm just looking at some of the comments there as you're all sitting there watching those. A lot of people, I said this, I called my video this in the week. More people seem to be moaning now than they was when we was 10 without a win. I don't know why that is. I don't know if you are looking to... You think we should make the playoffs? I'm not sure. But there you go. Okay. I've not mentioned it yet, but it's the time to mention it now because... Hang on. I always do this, don't I? I don't learn, do I? I don't learn from my mistakes. Oh, for fuck's sake. What's going on here? Dishow! Super chats are open. You can donate to the channel if you want to. If you don't, that's absolutely not a problem. But please, at least press that subscribe button. Ash Pitchley, thank you so much for your donation. Firstly, mate, your streams have been lately brilliant. Thank you. Second, well, it doesn't say brilliant. It says that, but I'm just taking. I've worded it for you. What have Smith and D-Mac got to do to start for us? And I think he needs a proven attacker as his number two. Well, that's an interesting one. We never look good up front. It's like he doesn't want goals. Interesting points there, Ash. Thanks for your donation, mate. Very much appreciated. I will put the link on the screen. if people do want to donate to the channel, or you do want some clothing, or you do want to be a Patreon, if you don't, not a drama, you carry on watching for free. We're homing in on 5 years of the channel on the 3rd of March. So, yeah, plenty to crack on with for free, not a drama. But if you do want to donate, that is how us YouTubers survive. I'm not going to say no, but let's go back to your comments, Ash. Interesting ones. Streams are brilliant, obviously. Danny Mack, I'm not sure what he's got to do. I just covered that one. Well, Smith has started the last few, and then I don't think he's done too bad. I just don't think we ever played to his strengths. He hasn't got 90 minutes in his locker. So it's a big debate at the minute. And I did say I'm unsure and undecided on whether we should go all out early with our best players. But I think there is a case for bringing him and Bennett off the bench. They always seem to have an impact. The problem with that is if you are bringing those two off the bench, then obviously you're chasing a game. Do you know what I mean? You ain't going to bring Matt Smith on if you're 2-0 up. The only reason you're going to bring Matt Smith on is if you're losing, which is a nice tool to have in your armour. I'll just say it's a nice luxury, but it's definitely not a luxury. It's a nice tool to have in your armoury, but yeah, I don't know. It's a difficult one, mate. Danny Mack should be starting, in my opinion. Like what you're saying about number 2, he never looked like he wants to score goals. And I did say this the other day, I've calmed down on the Rowett front, but because I'm understanding a few things of what it is Gary Rowett will do as a manager. He will never go all out for a win. He just won't do that. He won't be that bothered about, not bothered, but he'll try and nick stuff on the break. He'll try and consolidate. He'll try and win games where he can. So it's like raving. I'm trying to turn the brightness up on the slide. That would do. So yeah, crypto's crashing big time today. I know it would happen, John, wouldn't it, the day after I invested, but I'm in it for the long run, mate, just like Lions TV. So hopefully it will pick back up. Change Angel, no such thing as bad press. Needs to change the voiceover. It is coming. The new video is coming. And if you've got a company you are interested in being a backball sponsor for next season, I'm going to do the in-house videos, and I've got 6 here, whatever it is. I can't do it. It's hard to do it. But the 6 sponsors I have on the screen, 4 of those are already gone for next season. So if you do want to get involved and you don't want to miss the boat, DM us via social media. Well, Charlie, what you saying, Sharp? Oh, it skipped. No, Alexander again, Harry and Judy Bowden says 31 Wall. I think that's ambitious. I think it could be 3-1 Millwall, but I'll still take that. It's a tight little funny ground, isn't it? It's a funny little tight ground. It really, really is. That's worrying me. Why is that saying Sky Cinema? No, I've got it right. It's coming on in a minute. Who noticed that, by the way? The game starts, the coverage starts 5 minutes before the kickoff. So it's almost like Sky don't want us on there, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. So Borough getting spanked 3-0. It's a very, and this is a true comment as well, we do since play better away. It's a very strange season. Like fucking Brentford were like massively on an unbeaten run and lose to Coventry. Then you get Huddersfield putting 4 past Swansea. Mia Dobson says, I think most of us would have taken mid-table at the start of the season. Gary Rowett needs time to build his own team. Will take a bit of time. I'll state the facts. I used to say, he's doing it with Harris's players. And then someone messaged me and said, Dan, look through the team. And let's look through the team. Well, I've got the graphics at my disposal. Here we go again. This tonight's starting 11. Sorry, Mia, I'll have to take your comment off for a second. Bolkowski in goal, Neil Harris signing. Evans, Gary Rowett signing. The other 2, Neil Harris signing. Malone. Well, let's just go for it. Instead of boring you with the whole... Yeah, actually, to be fair, only Malone Evans and Woods tonight in the starting 11 that were signings of Gary Rowett. So that is arguably true. Of course, if Zahor was fit, he'd been playing. Bennett has been playing. So there was like 5 or 6. McNamara we brought back. I know he wasn't a signing of. He wasn't a signing of Gary Rowett, but we did bring him back into the fold after a successful loan spell at St Johnstone. The coverage has started. We're only 4 minutes away. I usually have to say something at the start of every stream, which is, please, if you see something go in, a goal of notice, I'm running behind on YouTube for your benefit and mine. But I'm watching it live on Sky, so I'm not sure exactly how far behind I will be running tonight. But please don't be a prick in the comments if we do score. If someone gets sent off, just don't tell me what's happened. Yeah, Middlesbrough 0, Bristol City 3 is the latest. Also, Birmingham 1, Norwich 1 is the latest. And Derby 1, Huddersfield 0. Derby will definitely get a shit streak. We've been improving lately, but we're not a million miles from the top or the bottom, but it's the bottom I'm worried about more than the top. MLC 1885 says, is Hayden Muller injured? Yes, Hayden Muller is injured. That's why he wasn't in contention for. See, it shows us there, 11th place, 7 points off the playoffs. But also at the same time, not a million miles away off the relegation zone, and more of them have got games in hand on us. So all to play for. Yeah, Hayden Muller is injured, and that is why he wasn't involved. Not I'm saying he would have been involved in our last home game, but that's why against Wickham, that's why he wasn't involved that day. That's why he wasn't involved for the under-23s. The other day, they lost 4-2 at Watford. The 23s were also without George Alexander, who was suspended after his sending off at Cardiff. Gary Benwell, good evening. You are going for a 2-1 Millwall win. Steve comes in with what I just said. 37 minutes. Cool. We've been there against both sides. It'll be 3-0 down, Steve. Helen says, I love the line painting on the wall. Can I draw it for you? I'm an artist. Well, it's not a painting, Helen. It's a neon sign. Look. It's huge. It's massive. That you can't really get an idea how big that is. My hand against it. That was from one of our sponsors a long, long time ago. Neon Creations. They are on Instagram. Tony is a Millwall fan. I was going to say an expat. He only lives in Bolton now, but yeah, he's a brilliant company. We actually went up there for the day, me and my boy, after an away game, and he showed Henry how they make all the signs and let Henry have a go at welding and stuff. He was only about 11 at the time, so it's probably a bit wrong. But no, there you go. It's a really good day out, and they do blinding signs. They're so good. I'll put the Under the Cosh boys in touch with them. And if you watch Under the Cosh, their sign that they've got against their wooden backdrop, that is also from Tony. And I've also pointed, if you watch On the Road with Smith, I've also pointed him in the direction of Neon Creation. So once again, a Millwall fan, if you're looking to get a little bit of this in your life, let's go a little bit higher. Look, the top of the wall is not far off being done. These gaps are where frames are going to go. There and there. More stickers are coming on Thursday, so I can continue my quest for the Wall of Fame on Thursday. But right now, other matters are at hand. The players are coming down. the players are coming down like through the stand, like the wooden seats. And Jed's like stretching his hamstring out on one of them as we speak. Alex Pearce leads the boys out in our home strip of blue away at Kenilworth Road. I'm excited for this one tonight. I'm looking forward to it. And let's have Sparky says Steve Leeds is spot on. He always is, mate. What a man that guy is. Do anything for you. And all. Dylan Stewart's going for a 1-1 draw. Any predictions, anyone? Dubla. Yeah, do you know what? I was talking to my mate about this today as well. It is a naughty stand, but I just like Luton's ground. Like the way you have to go into the away end if you've been to Luton, it's just ridiculous. Ryan Tunnicliffe starts tonight against us, or Ryan Woods Mark 1. Prototype 1, as I like to call him. Yeah, okay, let's go for a few predictions before we do crack on with the game. Mark. Kerry, I don't know what that's about. What? Mark Preston's going for a Neil Woods hat-trick, 4-0. Rob's got to be on the bants. John de Gauvois. Good evening, John. 1-0. Archie Boy 123 says, come on, you Lions, 0-1. There's a lot of numbers in there. My broski in Dublinski, how are you? 2-0. I'm thinking you're saying for Millwall. And it shows us there's line up as a front three, Wallace, Brayshaw, Bavard. So it shows a 3-4-3 actually, but I think we know it'll be more of a 3-5-2. Yeah, I'm happy with the team tonight. I'm happy. The Wi-Fi seems good. The TV is on, so we're looking all right at the minute. I'm sure I'll fuck it up somewhere along the line. Lewis Phillips, 2-0 Millwall. Jacob Wade's 3-1 Millwall. Sparky 2-1. Nemo tuning in from Sweden. Did you get your Patreon pack, mate? I did send it out to you. Let me know. John Leah Is that John Ilya? 2-0, Bradshaw brace. He scored in last season, of course. It was Neil Harris's last game. And I'm confident he's going to do the same again. Kerry Lane's going for a 2-0. Terry's going for a 2-1. Darren's going for a 2-1. Oh, there's lots. Kerry H says 2-0. I'm not going to get through all these. Billy Bettridge, Biscuit Billy. 3-1 Millwall, Bradshaw and Bavarsson with the goals. Hashtag optimistic. Martin, I'm not going to say the man, the myth, the legend. But you are. John Fibby, how are you, mate? Bumped into you the other day, didn't I, walking along the Thames? I was on a bike, ended up doing 20 miles and getting a sore bum, but that's another story. Right, the game is just about to start. I don't know if I need to do a sync clap because I'm watching it on Sky, so I shouldn't be that far behind, but I will do a sync clap if you're not watching on Sky, and I'm guessing that's why the numbers are a bit down tonight because people are watching on Sky. But that's absolutely fine. I'm going to do a clap when Luton kick the game off, and if you set your YouTube to the same time as I clap, you can watch the game set your TV at the same time as I clap. You can watch the game in tandem with me. I don't know why I'm sitting here doing this for ages, I look like a weirdo. The whistle's blown. And I can drop my arm in a minute. Come on, get an arm, mate. The game is underway. Luton in their home strip of orange. Since when's that been? I thought they played in white. Start proceedings. They shipped one long. And it's cleared away. Again, the ball is in the air. Ben Thompson is going to try and win it. Does well. Ryan Woods clears it. The second attempt. And it's back with Luton. Well, it was back with Luton. Now it's back up in the air. Marlon Romeo trying to restore some order. And there's been a foul there by Ben Thompson on one of their players. And it's a free kick. 30 seconds gone in the game. Has anyone said it yet? Put the banner up. If they haven't, for once, I'll beat you to it. There is the latest score on the screen. The game is live on Sky Sports Arena. If you want to watch it and not watch me, I've probably just done myself out some views, but there you go. This is live. The Luton goalkeeper with the ball sprays it to the left back, who's pretty much on a halfway line with absolutely no attention from any Millwall fans. Ball forward is going to be headed away by Alex Pearce, only as far as a Luton player. Ryan Woods does well, covers some ground, puts their player under pressure, and as a result, he has to put it backwards to their right back. Scott Malone now. Oh, he gets turned, Scott Malone there. And a cross comes in and it's cleared away by Alex Pearce again. Tom Bradshaw does well to keep the ball on the pitch, but he did all he could. He didn't really help the cause, and it ended up going back to the possession of Luton, who are now on the ball. They've been dominating early possession, although it's only in a minute and 23. Marlon Romeo has just been skinned alive, and here come Luton on the ball. Their man is completely unmarked on the edge of the box, and he's going to shoot from distance, and he drags it wide, and that is poor from us. We look half a yard slow. Yeah, it was Tunnicliffe from distance. That's probably why they let him out of it, because he can't fucking score for toffee. But it's been a positive start from Luton. And we are on the back foot a little bit. Woods does well eventually, to be honest, to close down their player. Him and Tunnicliffe, it's like this Spider-Man meme. Hey, that same person. There was a room you'd never see Ryan Tunnicliffe and Ryan Woods on the same pitch or in the same room, because they're the same person. But it must not be true, because they're both on the pitch right now. Goal kick, Bolkowski sticks one over halfway. Ryan Woods again goes in for the tackle. Oh, shits out of it. But it goes through to Alex Pearce, who puts one long over the top, headed clear by Luton. Ben Thompson picks up the piece into Bradshaw. Good play from Bradshaw to Bavarsson, who can't get hold of the ball. And possession is conceded momentarily until Marlon Romeo gets it back, puts a nice ball over the top to Jed. Jed first time, crossing to the box. Front post, keeper comes out and takes it. And it remains Luton 0, Millwall 0. 2.5 minutes gone in the game. It's just so much easier with a big telly. Sorry if I feel like I'm doing that. I'm trying not to do that too much. I will try and keep low. Keep low. No, swing low. This is the guy who think, it's a bit of banter in it. I'm 2 hours and 30 below. I'm watching live on Sky Sports, mate. There's no way in the world I can be behind, unfortunately. So there you go. Looking lively up front. Is that us or is it them? Yeah, so I'm watching live on Sky Sports. I can't keep going on about this every week. It's actually boring me now. But yeah, there you go. Goal kick forward. Ball spending a lot of time in the air. George Evans clears up the pieces, heads back to Bartot Bolkowski. Could someone put in the comments right now what minute you're watching the game? Because I'm 3 minutes and 30 seconds right now, and I'm watching on Sky, so there's no way I can be that far behind. Great take out the air by Bavarsson into Jed, who loses the ball, and away come Luton with it in our half. Jed going back at his man. I enjoyed that. It's a good bit of physical play, a bit of old school play. You don't really see that anymore. 3:45, yeah. So the geezer's getting me out, isn't he? 4:45, 3:45, 3:32. Yeah, so I'm about right. Steve, am I right? 4 minutes for me right now. So that if I'm behind, then I do apologise, but there's nothing I can do about it. I think it's Badger's banter. Mark Paris, good evening, mate. 4:20. Yeah, I'm about 10 seconds behind some of you, and I'm probably not. Thomas Tully's at half time almost, isn't he? Let's get some vino down her neck. Who's boozing tonight? What we boozing? Jam Shed. Adam Barrett, Gary Rowett, and iPad Man Joe Carnell in deep discussions on the touchline as the cameraman cuts away to him. Tom Bradshaw tries to win a header. It's a very bitty, scrappy, aerial game at the minute. And it's going to be a throw on to Millwall. Quite it's fucking tight, this pitch. You can hardly see Scott Malone taking the throw on down in the left-hand corner on the halfway line. Throws into the other half. Bavarsson flicks it on. It's going to be cleared up by a Luton player. It's still in the air. It's been in the air for about a day and a half here. But Pearce does well again, by the way. Woods, outside of the right foot. It didn't reach where it's supposed to go, but I didn't mind that. At least he's trying to play forward. It was unlucky, to be fair. And here is the... Oh, no, it's not the skipper, is it? Sean Hutchinson, because Alex Pearce is playing. Bradshaw into Romeo. Romeo takes on one player. Nice. Comes inside to Woods. Woods. Back to Jed. Volinho. Jed Volinho plays it back to Woods, who's the furthest player back almost for us, other than Alex Pearce. George Evans now sticks one in the channel. We don't mind playing direct, George. Don't mind that. Bradshaw can't win the header, though. And eventually Luton clear their lines. But again, they dink one down the line. It's up in the air. That's good hold-up play, to be fair. By their 29. And George Evans is judged to have fouled him. I don't really think he did. But it is a free kick. 5 minutes and 55 seconds gone in the game at Kenilworth Road. It is Luton 0, Millwall 0. As you can see on the screen. Move Evans up into the midfield, you mug. Oh, good God, he has gone in. Gone in. The ball's spending more time on the floor now, but Luton have it, and they're retaining it, and they're knocking it around. They've gone back to their keeper. They're having a little pop-up here. Plenty of space for their left-back to advance here, almost towards halfway. Bavarsson trots over at a canter, at best, towards him. He comes back inside. And Luton advance into the Millwall half down their right-hand side. Again, playing short. Good shape from us there. Good shape like that. Not giving them a lot of space or a lot to aim at with their passes. And as a result, they've gone all the way back to their goalkeeper. I mean, they've had the ball again for about 2.5 minutes, Lou. It's about 50 passes, but they ain't got any with it as of yet. They're back into our half, though. Good play from Alex Pearce again. He's had a good start. Oh, it's given away by Marlon Romeo and Ben Thompson. Oh, my God. Wins the ball like an absolute warrior, but absolutely clattered at the same time. I thought the ref would have given a free kick there, but he doesn't. And Thompson's clearance goes all the way back to the Luton back line, who again, they're knocking it around free at the back, and there's no one within 30, 40 yards. Jed's had enough. He comes to press the play, as does Bradshaw, does well, and Luton get rid of it long. George Evans wins the header. Goes to Alex Pearce. Pearce on the ball. Good ball. Into Woods, who's in space. Just inside our half. Goes for a long diag. It's not a bad ball at all when he gets cut out by the centre half. I mean, look, he played it forward. I can't knock him for that, but it was still about a 60-yard pass, which is very difficult to pull off. Here come Luton on the attack. Marlon Ramos had a bit of a shocking start to the game, by the way, and he's just... No, I thought he'd give away a free kick. The ref says nothing doing, but Luton still have the ball. We're giving them too much time on the ball in wide areas, and here they come again. Hutchinson goes out to try and thwart the pressure. Thwart? Why have I used that word? Don't know. Thompson's tackle. He flew in there. Stewie Dawes, is that you? Is that you, Stewie Dawes, son of Ian Dawes? Legend. Cool. Fucking hell. Charlie's gone in. Still 0-0. 8 minutes gone in the game. Luton been the better side. No goalkeeper tested as of yet. But Luton showed a couple of nice patches early in the game, and they seem to definitely be on the front foot. They're going to need a win here. They're going to want to win at home. Here they come again. Down our right-hand side. Marlon Ramos getting doubled up on at the minute. He needs some help. He's not going to get it. Is he going to cut the cross out? He does well. The guy tries to do like a step over, just falls over and gives it back to Marlon. But Marlon needs to get rid of it now. And he's won a free kick. Good play from Marlon Romeo. 363. Someone said they can see the game through my bins. We'll get a close look then. I don't get done for copyright. But yeah, I've willed the 65-inch telly over today. I can't be fucking around with this no more. This little fucking iPads and shit. Ian Dawes is a legend. Johnny Metalcross said, well, just join. What's our formation? I'll show you, John. Why not? I'm in a fucking jovial mood. There you go. Bart's in goal. You can't see that at the minute. 3 at the back. Evans, Hutchinson, Pearce, Romeo, Malone, wingbacks, Woods, Thompson, centre mid, Jed in behind the front two of Bradshaw and Bavardson. And here is Jed. Picks up a loose ball from a free kick forward. Looking for support. There's no movement for him. Gives it to Woods eventually. Woods gives it to Marlon. There's no movement from Marlon. Only Jed really on the move. And Jed aims for the touchline. Cuts one back. Oh, goes all the way through. Oh, it's a low cross and it evaded a lot of people unexpectedly and ended up in the box. We got cleared. And Millwall have possession once again. Sean Hutchinson sticks one into the box. They can't clear it. Goalkeeper goes in. What's going on? Bradshaw wants a corner. And we've got it. It's a corner to Millwall. Let's have a look at this on the replay. Hutchinson hangs one up. But Varson doesn't win the header, but puts pressure on. The defender goes to clear it, can't get hold of it. And their goalkeeper comes out under challenge of Bradshaw and one of their players. Someone catches it and ends up throws it off the pitch. And as a result, it's a corner to Millwall. 10 minutes gone in the game at Kenilworth Road. Our first opportunity, I'd say, coming forward. If you saw my picture on social media, the 4 players in the line, they're doing it again with Alex Pearce, Hutchinson, Bradshaw, and Bavardson all in there. Malone swings it in, left-footed, headed clear by Luton. Only until about 30 yards out where Woods does well under pressure, retains the ball, plays it back to Marlon. Marlon plays it all the way back to the big dog, Bartosz Wielkowski. That is a very, very good question. That is a very good question. I don't know. And someone said the bus formation. Yeah, I like that. Like that. Like it a lot. Oh, by the way, I did do a competition on Instagram and Facebook and said tag a mate. Only about 3 of you have tagged the mate. So if you've commented on that and you haven't tagged the mate, you're not in the reckoning for a freebie. Here come Luton now. Scott Malone heads clear. Jim Wallace picks up the pieces over on the left-hand side. Goes for a switch of Rooney. Pulls it off. Nice ball to Thompson. He can't quite take any stride. But Bavardson picks up a loose ball. Foul. It is a foul. Bavardson does well there. Wins a free kick. Very, very high. Well, actually, it's about 10 yards inside the Luton half. But in comparison to where we was as a team, we was miles back. So, good. Get the players on halfway. Get the ball in the box. Well played, Bavardson. I actually thought he's our best striker on Saturday. Simon Patterson, how are you, mate? The jam shed's open, brother. Let's crack on. Free kick up towards the Luton box. Scott Malone picks up the pieces and wins a throw-on. In line with the Luton penalty area. He's looking for a little bit of support. And again, I was having a chat with my mate today, and we said, why does it seem such hard work for us to carve an opportunity out? Like we score like tap-ins, we score from corners, set pieces, own goals, but we never very rarely play free-flowing football. But here's a man who can unlock doors. Great play from Malone. Plays a 1-2 with Bavardson. Malone's still with it. Loses out eventually. Lots of bodies in the box. And it's going to be cleared by Luton. They've got an opportunity to break at pace. Scott Malone, of course, is out of position because he was gallivanting up the pitch. And here come Luton on the edge of our box. Play wide. Crossed in. That's going to be over. Bartosz Wielkowski's goal. And it remains, as you can see on the screen, Luton 0, Millwall 0. We're 43 minutes in to the live stream. 392. Our new numbers will be down tonight, of course, because it is live on Sky Sports. So if you tune in tonight, fuck me, you're loyal. Or you're too tight to buy Sky Sports. But there you go. 12 minutes, 30 minutes pretty much gone in the game. Wielkowski's checking the pressure of the ball. I think Bart thinks it's a little bit flat, that ball. By the way, when I was at the training ground the other week, it's nothing to do with anything. I couldn't believe how slim, like he's almost skinny, Bart, in real life. It amazes me that people can be skinny in life. But he was particularly, I thought he was a unit, and he's very tall, but he's like he's like that. He's like a beanpole. The Polish panther. Here come Luton on the attack. He could have some work to cut out. Oh, that is a fuck off. Nah, that's a free kick. Hutchinson concedes right on the edge of the box. He's gone down. Is that Tom Ince? Who's that for? That's not Tom Ince, is it? Their number 9 has clipped his own ankles, gone down. Is that Tom Ince playing for fucking Luton? Or am I seeing things here? Anyway, it's a free kick to Luton. It is Tom Ince. Yeah, I didn't even realise he played for Luton. There you go. It shows you my knowledge of other teams. Hutchinson doesn't get booked. Pearce is out remonstrating. Remonstrating? I've never said remonstrating in my life, but I seem to pull out these big words for the last years. Anyway, Millwall under pressure at the minute. It's 14 minutes on the clock. Pearce has gone to the ref and said, it was never a foul. And it was never a foul, by the way. Tom Ince has left his leg and dragged it against his other leg and bought a free kick, which was silly from him in a way because he was past Hutchinson. He could have shot. And I'm not going to look at the fucking comments because someone will probably definitely try and ruin it for me. Won't be as pissed off if you told me Luton had scored. I'll be more pissed off if you told me before Millwall scored. That would really fuck me off. So don't do it, please. Fuck me, about 9 men standing around it for Luton. Only the goalkeeper not involved, isn't it? It's right on the edge of the box. Their number 20-something is going to take it left-footed by the look of it. I'll tell you how close it is to the edge of the box. Our 10 yards, our ball's actually 10 yards from the free kick, and it's almost on the 6-yard box. That's how far it is. Jeb Wallace is lining the wall up from the angle of where the ball is. Jeb Wallace is stood on the ball, lining Bart's wall up. I always say you should go for power in this situation because it's very hard to get the ball up and down again at that pace very, very quickly. But Watford, what is wrong with me? Honestly, I need to talk to you a minute because I think I'm losing my mind. I keep doing things like the other day I went and bought milk and then I come back and I'd already bought a massive milk the day before and forgot I'd done it. And I keep doing weird stuff like that and saying wrong names and teams. Some people saying it's just old age. Fucking Watford. Free kick taken, struck, cleared by the wall. Second opportunity from distance. Saved by Bolkowski. Ooh, fuck me, and he held on just. It took a wicked dip or a swerve right in front of Bart. Free kick, first opportunity. Ben Thompson just to the right of the wall does very well to block it. And the shot from distance dips right in front of Bart. I think he thought about punching it away at first, but he ends up parrying it down, not far away from his own body, and he ends up smothering the ball at the second attempt. Good save from Bolkowski. 15 minutes and 45 seconds gone in the game. Luton 0, Millwall 0, as you can see on the screen. Volta Sampaio. I never get that wrong. Volta Sampaio, eh? Love that name. Luton again on the attack, and it's not been a fantastic start for us, has it? Been under a bit of pressure. Defended it all right, but under pressure nonetheless. Woods does well, puts pressure on and dives in, doesn't manage to get the ball back, and he gets cleared. Scott Malone's coming in. Scotty, you clattered in there, mate, for absolutely no reason. A needless free kick. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't honestly. Don't know. Don't know what's going on. Something's not right, and I'm not just saying this. I keep getting weird headaches and stuff, and I'm not pissed. When I'm pissed, I talk all sorts of bollocks and call everyone the wrong name. But, yeah. Cool. Jack Freeman's gone in on Helen. What's Helen said? Bart needs a shave. There's nothing wrong with a bit of facial furniture, Badge. I don't know about that. Oh, dear. Martin Sexton says the ref is going to do us tonight, Dan. I hope fucking not. Chris Harris, thanks very much for your support. It's a bit early for that. But we will have some at some point. I like to think when we're struggling, we need one of those. That when we're really struggling, we need a lift, we go for the memory loss. John de Gove was loyal. I know you are, John. Here come Mill on the ball. Ooh, good turn. Casual, as you like. Keep saying the skipper again. I'm not really getting my words mixed up there because Hutchinson would be the skipper if Pearce wasn't on the pitch. So automatically calling the skipper. Good play this from Millwall. The final ball, no shock, was not fantastic. But Luton are going to have to deal with that. And Bradshaw shows good tenacity, shows good commitment, but slides in on the Luton defender when he doesn't really need to. And the deflection sends it away for a goal kick. 18 minutes gone in the game. Luton 0, Millwall 0. Do I have any superstitions watching a game? That is a good comment. A fresh trim always helps. But at the minute, by the way, I'm getting my hair cut in 2 days before everyone starts getting. Look at the state of my bonnet. It's so long, it's a joke. I'm getting it cut in 2 days. Her injured bonus must win again. Also, I wear these if I wear the other ones, which get a lot of attention, apparently, we don't do as well. So I'm keeping these glasses on. I don't mind. I wear my tracksuit most days anyway, because it's comfortable when I'm sitting indoors. But not really that superstitious. Darren Cuddy, thank you so much for your donation. Ciao! Whoa. To Lions TV, very much appreciated. Super chats are open if you want to donate to the channel. If you don't, not a drama, but please at least subscribe to Lions TV. We're on our way to 15K. 14,720. Great play from Bavarsson, by the way. Releases Jed. Jed, couple of keep-ups, knocks it down the line to Ben Thompson. Ben Thompson's getting towards the edge of the box. He needs help. He should have seen that help earlier than he did, but he gives eventually to Jed. Jed clips one in towards Bradshaw, who needs to be strong. Goes down under a challenge. Never a penalty, but it is a corner to Millwall. Here we go, bunged up. Cue the comments. Sudafed before anyone says anything. Corner to Millwall. Right-footed this time. Hutchinson with a header. Bavarsson, can he keep it in over a kick? Header again. He's bobbling around in the box. Can Scott Malone pick up the loose ball? Bavarson's going to get an opportunity to bring it down. And he's got a touch like a trampoline. And it goes off for a goal kick. Jam Shed, Kerry. Yes, mate. Jam Shed all day. June Sarpong. There it is. I won't lie. I started early when I was making me dinner. I worked fucking hard on you. No drugs on TV, please. Well, it's not mainline. It's not mainstream TV, John, is it? So it's YouTube. But obviously, you are talking, of course, about Sudafed nasal spray, which is a good friend of mine. Gets me through some troubled times. Very nasal, I am. Ryan Tyler never you, and that's why he's at the top, mate. And I'm fucking sitting here in my front room. But I wouldn't rather be anywhere else. If I'm honest, I fucking love it. Luton with the ball now. 21 minutes gone in the game. Crossfield ball. Marlon Romeo's going to get there. Is a good interception from Marlon. And now he's on the gallop. Forgot to take the ball with him, though. And it is a throw on. My bonnet is out of control. To Luton Town. But listen, I'm sure you don't tune in for the... You don't tune in for the fucking looks, do you, in the Barnet? Hopefully not. Well, definitely not. It wouldn't be 426 people. 20 minutes in, no shots. Agreed, Steve. No shots in the game, I don't think. Not just for us. Outclassed again so far. Not good, says Michael Heisman. We're away from home. We're 7 unbeaten. We're doing all right in the league. We're injury ravaged. This is where now I've gone the other way. I think more of you were moaning when we was... The more of you were moaning now, more of you should be moaning when we was 10 without a win. And you were going, leave Gary Rowett alone. Sorry for my lack of knowledge when it comes to football, not chocolate. Where are Luton in the table? Luton are 5 places and 5 points behind us in 16th place, which means a win for them tonight will put them within 2 points of us. So they're 16th, we're 11th. And here they are on the ball, Luton. Long diag towards our box. Going to be one in the air, is it? No, it isn't one. Drop down and Alex Pearce clears up again. I think he's had a good game so far, Pearce. Nice little movement from Jed. Plays a 1-2 with Bradshaw, and here comes Bavarsson's getting wide. He does play him in, but he's under a lot of pressure. He needs some support. Cross into the box. Bradshaw! It's a great block. The ball's not clear. Bradshaw again. Oh, saved by the keeper. And he was offside in the second instance. Very good play from Jed and Bradshaw. Linked well on the halfway line. The ball gets cleared. Jed plays a part without actually touching the ball. He sort of steps over it, goes to Bradshaw. Bradshaw knocks Jed back in. Jed knocks in Bavarsson, who's in the channel. He puts it across in the box. And Bradshaw coming across Bradshaw. He's on the end of it. It's a brilliant block tackle from their defender. Bradshaw goes down. The ball goes loose. And eventually, as the ball comes back into Bradshaw, he's adjudged to have been offside. But that was good. That was positive. You know, little sharp, pacey play. I like that. And again, of course, if you're not going to play Matt Smith, you will have to try and play the ball on the floor more. That rhymed. So, yeah, that was a good little pattern of play. What do people think about... They would have had 3 on target, Steve, would they? Jimmy Firebelly says Lions to win 2-0. Wallace double. I think someone else said that as well. You're trying to get me to do it, you? Trying to get me to do it. Luton at the minute on the ball. 24 minutes gone in the game. Nearly. Here are Luton on the edge of our box. Chance to shoot. Cut out nicely by Scott Malone and cleared. With the outside of his boot, it's going to go off for a throw on. 55 minutes into the stream. 438 people are in. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Lions TV. We should hit 15K by about mid-March. Oh, well played! Tom Bradshaw's in! 1-on-1 with a keeper. Oh, you fucked it, Bradshaw. Out of nothing, out of absolutely nothing, Jeb Wallace goes in, makes a slide tackle, wins the ball, which automatically releases Tom Bradshaw. He's through 1-on-1. He's fucking touch. Jesus Christ. He was like he's chasing a newspaper down the street on a windy day. Poor from Bradshaw, that. Oh, dear. Great opportunity. He's in 1-on-1. His touch is so heavy. There's no one near him. And as a result, the keeper comes out and takes the ball. Here come Luton now on the attack. Getting towards the edge of our box. This guy's got quite a good left foot. And here he goes. Plays it into the edge of the box. Good numbers for us again behind the ball. Nice and compact. Luton put the ball into the box. Header at the back post. That's a fantastic saving header at the back post by Sean Hutchinson. Brave wins the free kick. Love the newspaper. What did I say? I don't even know what I said. He's showing the replay. Jed comes flying in. Brilliant work from Jed. He just releases Bradshaw. He's through 1-on-1. No one near him. His first touch takes him away from goal. His second touch is awful. Oh, did I say he's chasing the paper down? Looks like he's chasing the newspaper down the road on a windy day. It did look like that, didn't it? I've never said that before in my life, but there. Nicholas Duranis this evening, Dan. Are we going to win? Well, I did go for a 2-1 Millwall win. At the minute, if we raise that level slightly, we could be in business. Connor Parsfield says Bernaldo would have scored that, I think. Bodnaldo. I mean, look, this is harsh. I mean, he's played no part in any games. It's terrible from him. Let's have it right. He's not played any games, is he? He's starting a game. He's going to be rusty. It's just showing the replay here of the ball into the box. It's a brilliant header from Sean Hutchinson under pressure. Back header, make sure he clears the ball first and foremost. But the Luton striker comes in, clatters him, fuck off. In the back of his head, he's down and he's getting attention. He's up now. I think there was blood involved somewhere because I could see him dabbing his head. He's on the side of the pitch at the minute, Hutchinson. Is there any blood? No, he's all right. A bit of Vaseline. He's come back on. The absolute warrior. It's going to be a free kick 6 or 7 yards out to be taken by Bartosz Balkowski, who knocks his boots clean on a goalpost. And he's just about to strike one long before he gobs on the floor. COVID. And we're just waiting for the game to restart. It's going to be Balkowski to restart eventually. 27 minutes on the clock. Luton 0, Millwall 0 from Kenilworth Road. Oh, Marlon Romeo's missed it. Fresh air shot. Luton are in. Strike. Blocks again by Alex Pearce. He's had a great game, Pearce. Marlon Romeo, not so fucking much. It's gone straight at the other end, end to end there. And it goes all the way back to the Luton goalkeeper. Again, Luton break. Damn it. Still bad, sure. Oh, fucking hell. Jimmy's going for a free kick for the first goal from Jeb Wallace. Alex Pearce again mops up some danger. Luton again now with the ball out wide, getting stood up by a couple of Millwall players. They look further back. Ball going to come into the box, hung up again. Oh, we can't win that one. Shot! Ooh. I think it's Sean Hutchinson who went in for the header. It was similar to the cross that just come in. Completely misses it. Mistimes it. Taken on the chest by a Luton player and strikes. Luckily for us, Hutchinson misjudges that one. Cool. Brought down on his chest and he shoots down low to Balkowski's right, and the big man holds on from a strike from about 7 or 8 yards out. M. Brown says, how do we make so many teams look so classy? He has been awful so far. I mean, truly awful. But there you go. Millwall now with an opportunity. 28 and a half minutes gone. But Varson working hard, but he's battling away, but he's up there on his own. There's no one around him, and he's got his back to goal, and he's got 3 fucking Luton players around him. I don't know, I keep looking up so high. I tell he's there. He's literally there. Kieran, how are you, mate? You said pick 2 strikers and stick with them. The goals will come. I know what you're saying, yeah. I think it's a thing now with football in general that people are too easy to change things. It's a squad game now more than a team game. I obviously interviewed Alan Walker today for Lions Lads Lockdown. That's fucking fascinating, by the way. But just not even for his Millwall. That was good enough, the Millwall stuff. But the things he's done before and after Millwall, really, really interesting. So, and he was saying about Cass and Teddy, and I think the season we got promoted, Teddy, I mean, I'm not saying we're going to get promoted here, but Teddy scored 24, Cass scored 23. And that was back in the day, 2 strikers used to play, and that was it. Ball into the box for Millwall. Bradshaw tries to head it down. I don't know what happened there. If I can hit him in the throat, and it's bobbled clear. And Alex Pearce now, Sean Hutchinson trying to get back. Marlon Romeo picks up the loose ball. Good pressure from Hutch. Romeo on the ball now, looking for a little bit of support. Lays it into, oh my God. But I didn't see Jed on the wing. Bradshaw knocks it to Jed. I didn't see Jed out there. It's dark over in that horrible little corner of Kenilworth Road. It wasn't a bad ball from Bradshaw. At first, I didn't see any Millwall players out there. Jed keeps it, puts it back to George Evans. George will go long diagonal all day long, just as he does. Up towards Bradshaw. It went over the defender, and Bradshaw tried to flick it on. But anyway, loose ball. Ryan Woods, good cross into the box. Headed away to the edge of the box. Ben Thompson tries to shake off the attention of the defender. Can't do it. Scott Malone tries to pick up the loose ball. Can't do it. George Evans wins the header. Ben Thompson picks up the loose ball. Jed Wallace now. Go on, Jed. Go on your own. Drive on your own. Drive on your own. Knocks it into Romeo. Looks to go for the return. Romeo back to Hutchinson. Don't go back, boys. Keep going forward. Back to Romeo. Oh, for fuck's sake. Back to Woods on the halfway line. Oh, my God. Back again. It's going to go all the way back to Balkowski, honestly. Fucking hell. Wallace is crap bottle job. Mate, it drives me mad. Honestly, it drives me fucking mad. Steve, yeah, it's just so frustrating. We was there. I'd at least, if I was the player, cross the ball into the box. And then if nothing comes, we go, well, who the fuck's in there? I've done my job. Oh, frustrating at times. Championship score updates. If you want to see them, so I'm doing that around the camera. Birmingham 1, Norwich 1, Derby 1, Huddersfield 0, Middlesbrough 0, Bristol City 3, Rotherham 0, Forest 0, Wickham 0, Reading 0. Free kick to Luton on halfway. But Varson concedes the free kick. 32 minutes gone in the game. It wasn't Varson. I do apologise. It was Jed Wallace. I looked at one. I saw Varson running off. Alex Pearce again remonstrating with the ref. And obviously I've got the TV on mute, but it's just popped up. We apologise for any bad language you may have heard. So I'm assuming that's come from a Millwall player. It is a free kick to Luton. 32 minutes gone in the game. On their halfway line, they play it short to their centre-back who's in their own half. Play across the back line to the left-back. It's going to come back here to the centre-back. Honestly, I used to in the back where the fucking free kick started. People are fucking around too much in general in football these days, in my opinion, with the ball. It's gone back to their centre-back. They've had 8 passes since the free kick. All they've done is go back 10 yards. Look, they're just knocking it along the back line. It's so pointless. Because they're not good enough and we're not good enough. Teams in this division aren't good enough to break lines. Like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to knock balls left to right and move people further up the pitch. And I said they can't do it, and they have done it. Cross into the box. Fucking hell. The cross into the box isn't a good one. It almost does a Ben Thompson against Sheffield Wednesday. Almost goes over everyone and goes in. I think you've got the wrong stream, mate. I think you've got the wrong stream. Good. Pleased to hear that. Aidan O'Brien just scored for Sunderland. Helen is pleading for a win. 33 minutes and 40 seconds gone in the game. Goal kicks a Millwall. Bolkowski sticks one long. That's all Bavarsson. Almost just cut. He doesn't even head it, Bavarsson. He just comes off his head. And it's gone eventually out for a throw on to be taken by Scott Malone 10 yards into the Luton half. I said 2-1 to us as a pre-match prediction. But I did think it was going to be 0-0. I did say that in my pre-match. I just couldn't bring myself to admit it was going to be 0-0. So I went with a 2-1 Millwall win. At the minute, the 0-0's looking golden. Good play from Ben Thompson. Here's Scott Malone into Bradshaw in the channel. Not sure what he's attempting to do, Bradshaw, there, but he does win a throw-on to Millwall. 34 and a half minutes gone. Trevor Reimer Goff. Such a great name. Definitely come from middle-class, rich family. Good luck to you. If you play 5 at the back, your wing-backs have to get forward. Yeah, neither Reimer or Malone are providing any service to the forwards. I agree, Trev. Millwall messing around with it on the fucking... Oh, it was that. What a ball. Was that Evans? Puts it across to Hutchinson. Hutchinson's going to clip one in. Gets blocked by the Luton defender. Woods picks up the loose ball. I was about to say, you fucking dare go backwards. To Hutchinson. Hutchinson, ball in. Bradshaw's going to try and get it. It goes all the way through to the goalkeeper. And it remains. Again, Zaffa, you're very right there. And we was almost spoilt in a way, wasn't we? I mean, what we got for them too is what we paid for them in terms of what we got out of them as players. Steve, people saying you're spot on. I don't know what you said, but you're pleasing a lot of people, Steve, which is just you, and that's what you do. Luton with the ball at a minute. Nothing is going on in the game. I'm trying to find Steve's comment, and there's been a lot of comments. I can't find it. Luton, long ball forward. Marlon Romeo wins the header into Jed Wallace. Lovely little touch from Jed. Beautiful touch from Jed. Gets on his bike. Gets a return from Bradshaw. And Jed crosses it in. Front post. It's missed by everyone. Bradshaw, left foot. Right foot. Squares it. Thompson. Wide. Great play from Jed Wallace. That's a couple of times he's pulled off genius moments, Jed. Moments of absolute brilliance. He's on fire tonight in certain ways. His ball into the box was blocked. Comes to Bradshaw, he just couldn't get there in time. He does well, Bradshaw, to not be greedy and shoot. Does well to pick out Ben Thompson on the edge of the box. And it bounces as he goes to win it, Thompson. If he'd have hit the target, it would have hit the 3 Luton players that jumped in front of him. But, yeah, listen, if Thompson would have hit the target, no, I don't, Nick. I don't remember when he was clinical. Yeah. But listen, again, what do we want? I promise you, you're all moaning now more than when we was losing 10 games in a row. I don't know what's happened. I think people think, maybe you're deluded mind, that we're going to make the playoffs. That's never going to happen. Well, of course it's never going to happen, but I don't think it is. They said that, how bad the fucking league is, it wouldn't surprise me. Luton give it away. Bavarsson, oh, what are you doing? Oh, he's got... Somehow he gets hold of it. Oh, my God, it's unbelievable from Bavarsson. Bradshaw goes down under a challenge, manages to stay on his feet, puts it back to Bavarsson, who's into the area. Ref! Bavarsson started doing... My son does this against me on FIFA, these kick-up things where you can't get the ball off him, and he keeps it in the end. What is he doing? Here come Luton now with an opportunity. Cleared by Alex Pearce. He's had a great game. Ben Thompson into George Evans. Evans back to Bolkowski. Fucking that ball right in front of him. But he makes... good of it, and he puts it to Marlon Romeo, puts it inside to Woods. Advanced with a ball, you little ginger fuck. Sorry, apologies for any gingers. Thompson on the ball. Wide to Malone. Good bit of play this from Millwall. Keeping the ball. Woods. Sideways. 2. Right, now keep moving forward. You don't need a pull back. You don't need a pull back. Because that's where Hutchinson is. To get off his fucking toes. Absolute cock. Oh. I don't know about that. A donation from a Derby fan. Michelle, thank you so much for your donation to the Derby fan. How is Rowett Ball treating you? I'll let you know after this attack. Cross into the box. It's a great cross. Clear to Thompson. Oh, edge of the box. He hit it first time. I could see why he hit it first time, but he probably had a little bit of time to control it and pick his spots. Marlon Romeo, good cross into the box. And it is headed, kicked away. He's got to do better. He's got to do better. I'm sorry, I love you, Tom. You've got to do better there. Completely snatched it on second look. It's coming at 100 miles an hour, but you've got to do better there, mate. You're falling over as it's come to you. You've got to stay on your feet, mate. As much as I love you, How's Rebel treating you? I've had enough of him, the Rebel. Thanks very much. But people said I was mad. But now when we're doing a bit better, people don't like him all of a sudden. I think the problem is the Derby fan. I think the problem is Rowley, as you could probably back, never sets up to win a game. Ever. Never, ever, never will. We played Wickham at home on Saturday, bottom of the table by a stretch as well. And we played 3 at the back. He never, ever sets up to think, how can we hurt a team today? How can we really go out and beat this lot? He thinks, how can we not lose today? In my opinion, that's how I think he sets up. Jim Crack 06pence. Thanks for your donation, mate. Very much appreciated. Super chats are open. Gary Benwell says, well done to the Derby fan. Yeah, fair play. Donation from a Derby fan. I'll take that all day long. Badger, yeah, he keeps falling over. At the minute, we've got some defending to do. 40 minutes nearly on the clock. Luton, not one into the box. Can we clear it? We're sort of half cleared by a Luton player. Flicked it on. It went all the way back over to the back post, but Millwall still got some defending to do. Scott Malone does well to hold up his man, but his man does well to cross it in. And it's headed away by Sean Hutchinson. Good defending. Back in again. Alex Pearce wins the first header. Can he win the second? Doesn't manage to. Breaks to a Luton player. Edge of the box. Tom Ince on the ball. Good feet from Ince. Good defending from Millwall. And Ryan Woods sticks one long away. Jeb Wallace will chase, but he won't get there. And the ball is headed off the pitch. And there's a throw on to Millwall. 40 minutes gone in the game. Luton 0, Millwall 0 from Kenilworth Road. If I had to sum up that 40 minutes, I'd say, again, I don't think it's been too bad. We have had opportunities we've carved out for ourselves, and we didn't take them. Thompson guilty with a couple of those misses. The first one wasn't as bad. The second one, he's got to do better. He's falling over by the time it comes to him. Needs a bit of composure. Bradshaw had a great chance, but a minute again, we've got defending to do. Here come Luton down our right-hand side. Sean Hutchins does well to hold his man up. Where is Marlon? There comes Marlon and wins the ball. And it is a throw on to Luton in line with the edge of our penalty area. 490 people in the live stream. Still a little bit less than normal. Mad Mike says, how are you, Mike? How are you, Mad Mike? You just become a patron. If you do want to become a patron, by the way, there'll be a quiz on Sunday. Some guy who signed up for Patreon 2 quizzes ago has won, by the way, 2 quizzes in a row. So he signed up for Patreon. He's paid chance for Luton. Bradshaw picks up the pieces. So he joined before the end of the December quiz. He done the December quiz and the January quiz. Come first and second. So I sent him today 2 shirts for his boy. The away kit and the third kit. Cross into the box from Luton. So for £5, he ended up getting 2 Millwall brand new spanking kits. Fair play to him. Bavarsson wins the header. Joanne and Danny Cooper. How are you, Dan? Thanks for tuning in, Dan. Thanks for tuning in, Joanne. See that sticker on the side there? I've got these Lions TV ones. You might be able to see one there. I'm gonna drop some round to you, mate, when I get a chance. But that's for the donation and for the win. Dishal, thank you very much for your donation and your ongoing donations to Lions TV. It is very much appreciated. I'm hoping to start booking flights soon. If this 21st of June thing is true, that we can come out of lockdown. I'm going to start exploring. I had another offer from America this week. One in New Jersey and one in somewhere else. I will respond to those emails in time. Bradshaw putting their defender under pressure, goes back. I need to mute the mic. I set to mute the mic. I could tell you why, but I think you can probably guess, and I don't want to be crude. But yeah, it smells a bit in there. Ball up towards Sean Hutchinson. Chests it back to Bolkowski. 42.5 minutes gone in the game. 5 shots each. Woods is playing no worse than anyone else. Woods is an absolute penguin. Jed has done nothing. I completely disagree with that, Rob, mate. I am sorry. A couple of moments of brilliance from Jed have set us up for a couple of good opportunities, but we didn't take them. George Evans puts the ball out of play. 43 minutes gone. Luke with an opportunity now to cross the ball into the box. He comes in right-footed. He's going to go straight into Bartosz Bolkowski's hand, and he gets us moving quickly, throws it out quickly to Marlon Romeo. Muir on the gallop. Find Jed inside. He does find Jed inside. It's a terrible ball, Marlon. Fuck me. How hard is it to knock a fucking 5-yard pass? Jed would have been away then as well, but now Jed's actually on a fucking Luton player's back here on the floor, and it's a free kick to Luton. Wow. Dean Turner says powder puff midfield. Powder puff. Billy Mitchell's there, mate, ready and waiting. So I don't mind criticism of Woods, but people keep someone putting the same thing about Woods, and it's just personal. I won't show that, mate. So you're not going to get your name read out for that. Sorry, which I think is probably why you're saying what you're saying. I can't put that up either. Ball up to the edge of the box, and it's a foul on a Millwall player. I didn't actually see what happened there, but it has been given as a free kick to us, and there is 1 minute to go in the first half. Luton 0, Millwall 0 from the Kenilworth Road. What is it? The Kenilworth Road Stadium. If you can fucking call it that. Sorry, I had to blow my ear. I will. People say this all the time. Oh, you've been on the packet. No. I have to have production lights on it. That's why it's so fucking bright. Otherwise it'll be dark. The production lights make it hot, so I have a fan on. The fan seems to dry my throat out and my nozzle. As a result, I get blocked nose. There's actually nothing up there. It's just like swollen up top. You didn't ask, I know, but I told you. Good pressure from Millwall. Good play from Bavardson and George Evans. Evans wins it back high. Is that a foul, ref? Any fucking chance? Evans is still going here down the fucking wing. Crosses it left-footed. That's not a bad ball. Where the fuck is everyone? Bradshaw the only man in there. No one coming in at the back post, and it's cleared away. Has it stayed on? What's happened? Everyone's stopped. It did go off, and it's a throw-on to Luton. Bang on halfway. 45 minutes are up in the first half. This is like watching paint dry, essentially. We're playing 6 at the back. Always, mate, with Woods in there. Completely disconnected. I agree, mate. I know it's boring, Trev. I am trying for you, mate. Hopefully you don't mean the stream, you just mean the game. But again, 2 minutes of added time at the end of the first half. We're 30 seconds into that 2 added minutes. I fucking hope so, Dave. I really do. Yes, he is. No, he hasn't. Some weirdos. We don't know. Where no Wally's in yet. There must be a Wally coming in soon, surely. 1 minute to go in added time at the end of the first half. Luton 0, Millwall 0. That's going to go out for a goal kick. Goal kick to Millwall. Oh, solo builder. Good evening, mate. Oh, mate, I did see your message. Sorry, I will reply to you. We'll reply to you. Just trying to smash the videos out and stay sane at the same time by smashing the videos out. Archie Boy says, bog standard. Stuart Benny says, it'd be lovely to nick a goal now. Couldn't agree more, Michael. Couldn't agree more. And Shane, I agree with your comment as well, mate. Leonard Porteous. We've got no Leonard. We've got no Keith Beld. We've got no Zahor, although a lot of you say that's not a big miss. You said Keith and Leonard business. I agree, Al, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I expect the halftime whistle to go imminently. And there is the halftime whistle. 0-0 at the break from Kenilworth Road. Luton 0, Millwall 0. I will be back after these short messages from our sponsors.
ChangeAngel.io is a wallet-to-wallet, non-custodial swap exchange created by the community for the community. It only takes seconds to sign up, and better still, you can log in using Atom ID or DigiID, powered by Digibyte blockchain technology. When utilizing the ChangeAngel platform, you know that your transaction is secure, as well as fast. And if you ever have any questions, our support team is available 24/7. ChangeAngel lists many great coins and will donate a portion of swap revenue to the non-ICO coins listed on our swap exchange to help enhance the project's development. We unite all projects to work together and raise cryptocurrency awareness by organizing, sponsoring, and attending events worldwide. We invest in blockchain-centric projects. Ready to make a change? Help unite communities? Support your favorite projects? Choose ChangeAngel.io, the swap exchange for social good.
Hi, welcome to Unique Builders, Drivers and Patios. We are based in Bromley. We specialise in all interior and exterior works, driveways, patios, all building works, landscaping, fencing, artificial grass and decking, and much more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, yell.com, Google. Or you can drop me a message on WhatsApp on 078 245 49419 for a free quotation today.
Welcome to Flooring Design, another company that is owned by a Millwall fan based in Bromley. Flooring Design specialise in Antico, Cardine, engineered wood, laminates, herringbone design, chevron, sand and seal, cap and cove safety flooring, which they install domestically as well as commercial. Please don't hesitate to get in touch with Flooring Design with the links at the end of this advert. Welcome back. What's happening? There is a half-time score. If you didn't know it already, Millwall 0 away, of course, at Luton Town, bruv. Neil, what's happening? Comments-wise, let's have a chat. Let's start here and work backwards. Woods plays so deep, he looks like a centre-back. You would actually think he was. Do you know what? People will turn on Woods when he goes back, when he doesn't sign for us permanently. He offers nothing. He's never had a assist or a goal since being at the club. He doesn't protect the back four. So, what does he do? Joe Turner says, Bradshaw needs a run of games. Looking at, of course he's going to be rusty. Gaz Lyons says, hard to keep awake. And Lionheart says he's bored. I hope you mean the game and not my stream. I'm sure you do. Toothless yet again up front. We haven't took our chances. We've had chances. Kerry Lane is in my heart. Is in my heart. Absolutely clueless, Steve. As long as GR is managing a football club, this is what we're going to see. Yes. When are people going to wake up? See, the thing is, Kerry, who is one of our sponsors, by the way, the flooring company, so don't be shy to get involved if you want your flooring done. This is what another way I've calmed down and changed, because what you've just said there, mate, is absolutely nailed on. And I'm talking about the exact sentences. When are people going to wake up and smell the coffee? That as long as Gary Rowett is managing our football club, this is what you're going to get. It's never going to change under Rowett. Mate, the team's out already. That was quick. As long as Rowett is the manager, this is all it's ever going to be. It's never going to be any different. It's never going to be any more positive. We're going to be just negative. So I've accepted that now. And as long as we stay in this division, I don't really care. But it's never going to be exciting football. We say Rowett's been unlucky. I'm just watching the replay, the highlights. We say Rowett's been very unlucky in certain terms. But in one way, he's been very lucky. And, as Neil Harris losing his job, as the Bristol City manager losing his job, and the Bournemouth manager losing his job, Jason Tyndall, sorry, some of their names escaped me. They had a lot shorter bad runs than Rowett did. And I don't think Rowett would have survived if there was fans in the ground the game. I'm only joking. I know you love me really, Gaz. Oh, it could be a push. Board looks good tonight. Again, I have to agree. But I think for us, an average game from Barton, we're over the moon with that. Do you know what I mean? We ain't got massive expectations of Bod. Bill, pleased to see Aidan getting on the score sheet there for Sunderland. Good man, done an interview with me. The stats don't lie. Harry Collett said, Bod isn't a bad player. Danny Taylor says, come on, you Lions. Mitchell of the Woods. Woods couldn't tackle a jam tart. I like that. There's been a donation. Timothy Tim. Tim, I emailed you early, didn't I? By the way, mate, thank you so much for your donation. That wasn't slow. It's the time delay in America. Thank you so much for your donation, mate. Very much appreciate your donation of $20 because you emailed me about coming on the tour to see you, and I love the I read everything, mate. I checked out your Twitter, but I haven't replied yet. What it was, there's a submission page on submission page for an email on Lions TV. I've got a personal email. Sometimes it goes into my personal email. Sometimes it goes into the Lions TV one. Your one went into the Lions TV one, and I'm moving all emails across into one folder, which has got Lions TV Tour on it. So I replied to you whilst meaning to forward it to my other email account. So I do apologise. I did read your email. I'm absolutely all over it to come to New Jersey. Very interesting what you said. You're an expat and you've been out there, and you're someplace for a South Florida lacrosse team as well, who's a Millwall fan. So, mate, 100%. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your email. And let's have a look at your comment as well. Love the lockdown with Darren Morgan, especially George Graham. Yeah, left him in the office for 3 hours. Classic. He was fuming. I got the impression with Darren Morgan, by the way, although he was little, although he was a younger player, got the impression you wouldn't want to fuck with him. Like, he owns 2 pubs now, and I can see like he won't take no shit in his pub. But Tim, did get your email. Very much appreciate it and your donations. Thanks for tuning in once again, mate. Hope you're well. Paul Grimandi. Every time I see your name, Paul, I think of Gilles de Grimonde, who used to play for Arsenal. Yeah. Billy. It did, Billy. My mum sent it for me. It got sent, Bill, and I sent you a polo shirt as well. Of course, you're in Australia. I can actually show you where my mum said she sent it. I won't bore you with that, but it has been sent, mate. It did get sent. It did get sent. What's this? That $20 donation going straight down the new Turkish gaff by the Sainsbury's. Ah, you mean in Brampton Road? You mean Topakani or something? I forget what it's called, but yeah, you know it, brother. You know it. I've got to be honest, mate. This is a hard watch, but I can see us nicking it onesie. This is the thing, and I said this to my mate as well. I'll put Trevor's coming out in a minute. We're moaning, okay, as fans. We're moaning. Can you imagine what the Sheffield Wednesdays of this world, the Birminghams of this world, what they must be saying? If we're moaning and we're where we are, any chance of going 4-4-2? I think in a minute, Trev, it's as close to 4-4-2 as you're going to get. I mean, we haven't played Smith, so we haven't gone direct, really, have we? We've tried to play. And I think Jed's done well. And I think we've linked well up. We've broke well at times. I think we've got into good areas, but snatched our opportunities. If you bring Smith on, you change that. But 4-4-2, I think we're as near to 4-4-2 as we are. Peter wants Bennett, Danny, Mack, and Smith to come on. What's happening? Because all the players coming out, now it's gone to like the longest ad break ever. Would love to see Mahoney. Again, love Mahoney as a player, but he's a bit Bennett-esque, isn't it? It pains me to say it, but he's a bit Bennett-esque and never fit. Came back, played one game for the 23s, had to go off. And like I said, I love Jed, I love Bennett, and I love Mahoney. And at the start of the season, I was saying those 3 could be the key to unlock doors for us. But a lot's got to happen in the game for those 3 to all perform at once and all turn up at the same time. Ronnie Moore is going to a 3-0 away with Millwall. Come on, Murr. From a Luton fan. Don't be shy to subscribe. From a Luton fan, we've been a better first half than normal. We've changed a lot of our team tonight. Yeah, Tunnicliffe started tonight. He hasn't been starting, as I did notice that. Again, I don't think it's been awful. Tonight. Hang on. I did think that. Do you know what? When Bradshaw knocks a crossfield pass, he come into Bradshaw Century, he knocks it out to the touchline in the air, and I went, what the fuck has he done there? Like, Jed come out the darkness, like, took it on his chest. It's a funny, quirky little ground. If you haven't been there, to go into the away end, it's like it is like it grew in between a load of houses the away end. I do like grounds like that. I must admit that. Steve Morrison says, Rowett has... How you been, Steve? Where the fuck you been all night? Rowett has either had a knock on the head or buggers off. A midfield of Keefton, Bell, Thompson, Mitchell excites me. Yeah. Oh, so you're saying he needs a knock on the head or he's got to fuck off, basically. I'm with you. John de Gauvois. I love saying that. Still thinks 1-0. Thomas says, we haven't been awful, but look how we play against Norwich, etc. Yeah, we sort of get to the level of the team we are playing. I know what you mean, Thomas. Would you agree with that, everyone? We get to a level, and that's the level we sort of... Where the fuck is this second half? Just showing me loads of adverts. I'm still on the right channel. What the fuck's going on here? But yeah, we seem to get to the level of the team we're playing. You know, if we're playing a good side, we raise our levels. If we're playing a bad side, we stay at their level. We don't try and keep to the level we would have done, for example, against Norwich. They're showing me goals here from the Middlesbrough versus Bristol City game. I saw the players coming back out, so I don't know what the long fucking delay is, but there definitely is one. Middlesbrough 1, Bristol City 3. Again, sack their manager. Turn in fortune. Joe Turner wants to see him come on. Bennett come on, sorry. Michael Heatham says, I think Keefton Bell is replacement for Woods next season. This is an interesting one because Woods is not out of contract at Stoke at the end of the season. So please God, don't let us loan him for another year. Please God, don't let us buy him. It'll be interesting to see what happens next season, especially now with Billy Mitchell fully fit, waiting in the wings and a better player, a more enthusiastic player, a better player. I held back from saying a better player then, but I actually know he is. And I thought, oh, you might think I'm mad, but I don't care because Woods is dog shit and he's got to go. On the flip side of that, I'm not saying Billy Mitchell's bad. Billy Mitchell was very, very good and will in time be Mill captain in my honest, humble opinion. John Elliott, thank you so much for your donation of €10. Is that, John? Dishal. Super chats are open if you want to donate to the channel. If you don't, absolutely fuck off the stream. No, I'm joking. Not a drama, but please subscribe to our YouTube channel by pressing the icon that's here. Should be about there. Little YouTube icon. If you just press on that, it automatically subscribes you to the channel. And we're golden. Any chance of this second half getting underway? Let's go to another advert. Was I seeing things when the team's coming out? Seems like a very extended half time. Let's top this jam shed up for the second half. That's one job out of the way. Uh-oh. Brown sorts it as well. That's it. Bosh. Thanks for coming, jam shed. Although somebody go on the floor. You're supposed to... I bought bigger wine glasses. You're supposed to be a little bit classy and have a little bit in the bottom and give it one of them and sense the aroma. Fuck that. Anyone got a straw? Just top the bastard up. Anyway. Trevor will be disgusted with my wine tasting antics, Trev, wouldn't you? I bet you're a man of the cloth. You're not a man of the cloth. I bet you know how to treat a red and what accompanies it well. Right, the teams are out. The Norwich. See, I've done it again. What is wrong with me? The Norwich. Why have I said Norwich? Do you know what? He cuts to their goalkeeper and he's wearing green. I don't know why I assume Norwich. It's called Slugger anyway, the goalkeeper. Norwich, man. What is wrong with my head? Jim Crack 06 says, let's hope for a better second half. Right here, right now, how many of you would be happy with a 0-0? I don't think a lot of you would. I'd say it's another game unbeaten again and another point on the board away from home. Because we're now winning our home games. Wouldn't be so bad at all if we drew our way. But I reckon a lot of you would lose your shit. Right, can someone... a man of touching cloth. I've been touching cloth a few times. Luton are out. Millwall are not. I haven't got another bottle. I've got some cold Fosters in the fridge, though. It's the second person that said this. You are discombobulated. No, you are. What does that even mean? Does that mean I'm out of sync? It could potentially mean I'm out of sync. Listen, it's a live stream. It could happen. Stranger things have happened. Is the picture clear? Is the audio fine? Are you being entertained? If I'm a little bit like, you want to fight me, or a little bit like a Bruce Lee movie, that could happen. But and this is why I'm thinking it's just me that's got the issue. It's not just me, is it? It's everyone. I do enjoy these midweek ones when I get pissed as a fart, but I'm not drunk tonight. I don't plan to. I'm very tired after a Lions Lounge today. I tell you what, Tom, I've knocked that on the head. Not that on the head. I think that's what's giving me the fucking head pains and keep saying Sheffield Wednesday when we was playing Birmingham and Norwich apparently. Now we're playing Norwich. I don't know what's happened. But the teams are out. The second half is about to start. And it has started. I went through the clap and I missed it. Oh, dear. Put Alex Pearce in egg, bacon and bubble from the kickoff and ball given straight back to Luton. Here they come on the attack. Can he keep it in? Cross across the box. Bolkowski comes out and collects the cross. Millwall attacking in the second half. Imagine we was at Kenilworth Road. If you're not watching it, there would be what would be the away end where Tom Bradshaw scored his goal last season. It was live on Sky last season away here, wasn't it? And why is it again? It must be a game that excites the Sky Sports production team that choose which games are shown. Ben Thompson wins a header, but Varston gives it away. And here come Luton again. Good ground being made up there by Varston trying to atone for his error. That's another word I never ever use, atone. Anyway, here come Luton crossing to the box. Oh, fucking hell. Bit Martin Tyler, don't say that. Oh, fucking hell. Cleared away. Good ball into the box, into a good area. Front post low. And it could have gone anywhere with a clearance, but luckily for us, it is cleared away and it remains Luton 0, Millwall 0. 46 minutes gone at Kenilworth Road. Scott Malone doing well. Good defending. Oh, is that a foul? No, goal kick. I have criticised Scott Malone's. I think it's fantastic going forward. And I'll be very interested in playing left side of a front three. I've been saying that for weeks. The day I said that, by the way, he went and scored the worldie against Sheffield Wednesday. But yeah, it was Sheffield Wednesday, not Birmingham. But yeah, defended well tonight. The whole back four have defended. Yeah, I know. Someone said to me, mate, it's fucking old age. Like, I went out and bought 4 toilet rolls the other day, and I went into my cupboard over, you can't see it, it's over there, and I had a massive pack of toilet rolls, and I've done the same thing with milk the next day. I keep doing stupid, weird things. But I am 41 years old now, so yeah, there was a long break there, wasn't there? Was that me? No half-time changes, Martin, so far. The second half is underway. Ben Thompson gives the ball away with a header. And here come Luton on the attack. Alex Pearce tries to hold up play. It's cleared by Sean Hutchinson. It's going to be a throw on to Luton on the halfway line. Shaky start from us again in this second half. See it out. Good clearance. I think the back three have had a good game. Pearce especially in that back three. And Jed, I think, has had a good game. And he's trying to get things moving again quickly now, but no support. So eventually, which you don't look too fucking impressed with, he leaves the throw on to Scott Malone. He's going to take it pretty much on halfway for Millwall. Millwall in their home strip of blue, attacking what would be the away end. Scott Malone's got to throw it. And it's obviously slipped and it's just gone miles in the air. But the ball eventually comes back to Millwall and Woods plays it to Evans. Evans knocks it down the line. It's very scrappy at the minute. Don't foul him. Just hold him up. Clipped down the channel by Luton. Header won by their first man. Good tackle again from Alex Pearce. A very good tackle. Puts it out of play. Trying to track quickly. Hutchinson this time, the interception. Ball goes into Bradshaw. Bradshaw to Thompson. Thompson plays it back to Evans. He'll go long all day long. And he does. Long ball towards Bradshaw. Can't win it. Nowhere near him, it was, to be fair. Ben Thompson picks up the loose ball. Back into Bradshaw. He's in the left channel. He's going to cross into the box. Finds Jed Wallace. Ball is not yet cleared. I thought it went off for a corner, but looking by the camera angle, but it just went up in the air and it's still in the air. And it comes off Woods' hand. The ref says no, free kick. Ben Thompson controls it, stabs it forward under pressure. And it's a free kick. Tunnicliffe booked. Didn't even know he's on the pitch. Ryan Tunnicliffe booked. Oh no, it's too early, Kelly. Kelly Kiba. Is you in Collie Kiba, sorry. You in sure you're a Denmark fan. Right, it's a free kick. Tunnicliffe booked for a foul on Ben Thompson. Ben Thompson controls it, helps it forward, does well. And it's a free kick to Millwall. Jeb Wally's going to swing one. It's quite central. We're on the edge of the box. Crossed in. Headed towards goal. Foul on a Luton player by John Daddy Budvarcionio. See, a day like today, I said pre-match that if we put people on Sweden, for fuck's sake, I know, sorry, mate. I do apologise. I knew it was somewhere in Scandinavia. It's like calling me Scottish or something, isn't it? Because nothing worse. Sorry, mate. Badger's adamant that's a red card. He's put it about 15 times. I don't know about that, mate. It was late. It wasn't clumsy. Oh, it's a Wally. Finally. I quite enjoy getting the Wallies in. Wally alert. Wally alert. Name the Wally. Do you know what? Last week, I know we like to do, I know it's part of the live streams, the Wally alert. But last week, where you all said Wally alert, you brought to my attention the Wally. And then when I looked for his comment and found it, that's when I realised that we'd scored the second goal. If you hadn't, I know you're only bringing it to my attention, and rightly so, but if you hadn't have done that, I don't think I would have noticed it. Wally with a brolly. Oh, God's sake. Martin Sexton, don't forget Ireland. Bring on Mitchell, right, for fuck's sake. I mean, the longer it goes, I understand that. You know, maybe you're not starting Smith, maybe you're not starting Bennett. The longer it is 0-0, we could affect a game. At the minute, it's 51 minutes gone in the game. It is 0-0. It's a free kick to Millwall on halfway. George Evans is going to pump one long. He don't mind a pumpage long, George, does he? A long diag. I don't mind that. And here it comes, long towards the box. Not really near any of our players, though. It's headed away only as far as... Oh, Ben Thompson's on the floor again, Tom. Oh, come on, mate. You're getting on my nerves a little bit, to be honest with you. As much as I like to defend you, and as much as I think you've done well, you've got to fucking stay on your feet more. And here come Luton on the attack. Men on the overlap. Marlon Roma, the wrong side of his man, but does well to track back and see the ball out of play. Do you know what? I thought you was... I don't know why. You know, you get the picture in your head. And I spoke to Tim Killier, who is always on the live streams, always donates, and he's now a sponsor for next season. Killier Electrical. And I spoke to him on the phone for the first time the other day, and he didn't sound anything like I thought he would sound. I know it's stupid, but in my head, for those of you I don't know, I've got in my mind what you all look like, what you all sound like. So Shane, I just always see your name and assume you're really young, but obviously you can't be. You must be about my age at least. If you said Uwe stood up more than Thompson, some of the younger people probably thinking, what the fuck? Sort of calls about Uwe Fuchs, or Duvet, as he was affectionately known by some of his teammates as well, by the way. Helen says, Woods is rubbish. Dave says, is it over yet? Here come Luton on the attack. They've got man free on the edge of the box. You've got to close him down. He gets his chance to shoot. He doesn't take it. He puts it wide. Cross back in. Shot. Oh, what a save. What a save from Bulkowski. It's a brilliant effort. First time left foot strike from Tom Ince and Bulkowski, as he did here last season, pulls off a couple of absolute weldies. He does it again. That's a fucking great save from Bart. What a save. He's going the wrong way, comes back across, gets his arm up strong and just tips it over. It's going in the roof of the net and he tips it over the bar. Tom Ince is absolutely, just going to say devastated. He knows he's done enough to score. Let's put it that way. And it's going to be a corner to Luton Town. 53 and a half minutes gone. It's going to be swung in, left-footed by their player if the line will get his fucking way. As a result, some of their players make a run too early. Does come in eventually. Bart punches it. Not the best, though. Bobbles around in the box. And Woods clears it high, left-footed, up towards Jed. He's going to come back into the danger area. George Evans does well, wins the header, heads it away. I think he doesn't try and let that guy out of play. They carry on, try and keep up the intensity. And Luton are going to get the opportunity to get the ball in the box again, aren't they? They could have done. They play it short. And they're in possession. And we look a little bit confused here in a minute. Ball into the box. Chance for Luton. 1-0 Luton. Fuck off. 1-0 Luton Town. I'll be honest, it's been coming. It's been coming. They're celebrating like they've won the fucking World Cup here. But it is. Luton Town 1, Millwall 0. It's been a sloppy start to the second half. And they're just showing the replay again. allowed too much time and space. Right-footed cross into the ball, goes all the way to the back post. Marlon Romeo not marking his man. Marlon Romeo's ball watching. And that's not me digging him out. It's just a fact. He's not watching the play. And the left-footed, wrong foot Spolkowski. It wasn't his fault. And it just trickles into an empty net. And it is 55 minutes gone in the game. Luton 1, Millwall 0. Now we got to come and play. Kerry Jack, for fuck's sake. No, it wasn't Woods' fault. But I would say Marlon Romeo definitely was ball watching and not watching the man right behind him. Jack Freeman, for fuck's sake. Kerry H, for fuck's sake. Yeah, this is the thing, Robbie. You're right. We will now try and start playing. That's the thing. It's the weird thing. Oh, it was Tunnicliffe to put the cross in. You know, it's been a sloppy boring off when you remember to do the banner, yeah. Jim Cracko Sixman says, what have you got, Gaffer? A couple of Luton fans in the chat. Oh, boo Luton, someone said. I don't know what he's doing. Yes. Mark, not happy, mate, are you? Look, we will survive this season, but I don't expect next season to be any different under Rowett. This is it under Rowett. This is what it is. Ball up towards Bavarsson. Can we come from behind? No, we've done it a lot recently. Come from behind away to Reading. Also come from behind to another team. Bradshaw ain't worth a rank. It was very soft, Mark, yeah. Bad defending. Ball shouldn't have come in. Jeez. This is Pony. Says Mark Prestanio. Oh, dear. Well, look, I know it's not ideal. I know you don't want to concede goals, but at least this might fucking spark the game into life. Woods puts it wide to George Evans. Evans, who's travelling. Scott Malone's getting high for him, hogging the touchline. Evans plays it inside to Bavarsson, who's just not strong enough, and he will win the throw on. But he's halfway down on the floor by the time he's received it. He's been hanging around with Ben Thompson too long. Oh. Here we go. Not good, people. Not good. But again, look, I'm not impressed with it by any stretch. But we have got injuries and we are due a loss. We haven't lost in 8, have we? So wouldn't surprise me if we did lose this. At least it's not 0-0. Let's stay positive. Harry and Judy Bonus, I get the subs on. Mad Mike says still got 35 minutes. Very similar manager. And I think Joe Holloway, you said that as well, Joe. Very, very Tony Pulis-esque. Got enough to survive, but will never progress. I agree. But I think that will be with any manager until... I've got nothing but respect for John Berylson, although I don't think he likes me. I've got nothing but respect for John Berylson for what he's done for the club, and rightly so. He doesn't want to sell because he's backed the club through tough times. And if you watch the thing that he did with the club, you know, he said he's left things in place for his children to carry on funding Millwall and being part of the club. It's in their DNA. So I understand why he doesn't want to sell the club, but I think, Thompson just clipped one off the pitch. That was terrible tonight. And he has been bad, and there is going to be subs here. Mason Bennett is going to come on. Do you know what I do like what Rowett's done in recent times? He hasn't fucked about and he's put 3 subs on and completely changed it. I don't think making 1 in Mason Bennett is really going to affect it that much. Helen wants Rowett out. Smith on for 30 minutes and hoofball incoming. I can't wait, says Neil. Come on, you line, says Mark. Hines. Yeah, couldn't agree more, Trev. Couldn't agree more, mate. Woods on the ball. Plays it back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson square to Pearce. Pearce, that's risky, but he makes his destination. And Thompson does well to put it to Romeo. Romeo cuts back inside, cuts back outside, cuts back inside. He's still got the ball and puts it back to Bolkowski, does he? It wouldn't reach Bolkowski, but Pearce takes over and Woods is so deep, mate. He's so deep. He's so deep. See, now, if anyone's watching the game, Woods is now hanging there next to Evans. Look, he's coming next to Evans. Look at him. He's just pointed exactly the same. Look, he's tracking Evans. What is Woods doing? Look. Evans has pushed on to halfway and Woods is still standing. He's now behind Alex Pearce. It's fucking ridiculous. It's a complete waste of a player. Good ball up. Good flick on by Bradshaw. Scott Malone does well to keep it in play. Here comes Woods now. He's in the other half. Gives the ball away. Does well, though. Jeb wins it back. Strikes from distance. All right, unlucky, Jed. Unlucky. Got no problem with that. Shoots from 25, 30 yards. Dips over the bar. Wasn't a million miles away. And Mill will make that aforementioned substitution. Bang on the hour. Someone is coming on. And it's going to be Bradshaw off. And Mason Bennett on. And Matt Smith on. Double substitution. They kept that one quiet. Thompson and Bradshaw off. Bennett and Smith on. Now this will see Trev. Yeah, there you go, Trev. I can't keep saying this. Because you're watching on YouTube, I'm actually not behind, but because you're watching on YouTube, there is a delay for what you see. So what you're seeing, for instance, now will be 10 seconds after I've actually said it. Anyway, Mill will get the ball. Throw on. Woods out. Watch this space. Harris to manage Charlton. There's a Wally in the chat. And away you go, mate. Saw the Wally early. There's a lot of Woods out. Take Woods off. Woods out. Fucking hell. This is not even the monk chant. This is just Woods out. Hayden Muller is currently injured, mate. He's currently injured. So, Thompson, who's been terrible tonight, and Bradshaw, who's been terrible tonight, have both gone off and they've been replaced by Mason Bennett and Matt Smith, who have both started the last two games and as a result ended up on the bench tonight. So this may finally answer the question at least. Are they both better coming off the bench? It's 61 minutes gone. It's Luton Town 1, Millwall 0. It's a throw on to Millwall, right in by a corner flag. It'll be taken by Marlon Romeo. Romeo throws one up. Smith flicks it on. Millwall still can't clear their lines. Pinned in by Luton at this point. And here come Luton again. To the left-hand side of our box. The rest allowed play to fight. Should have been a free kick. But the advantages have been played. They're going to get into our area. Crossed it. Far post. Header. He should have scored. He gets above Marlon Romeo. Romeo puts pressure on him. But the guy who scored the first goal has a header here. I'm going to watch the replay and tell you. Again, a dangerous cross from the right. Good play from their man. Hangs one up to the back post. He's got to score. He gets above Marlon. I wouldn't say it's Marlon's fault. He just gets above Marlon because he's taller than Marlon. But he heads it over and from 5 yards and he knows he should score the goal. Is that Tim Kellier? Listen, what a man. I was just saying this. What a man this guy is, Tim Kellier. Not only donated £200 last week, not only donates 20s every week, he's now a sponsor of Lions TV, which, Tim, I'll be honest, I actually said to my mate, I didn't expect you to donate anyway, but I very much appreciate that, mate. And you're now a sponsor. You don't have to keep donating. I'm not going to say no, but mate, you more than do enough, and I very much appreciate your ongoing commitments to the channel. You're a Patreon as well, so can anyone see that? You can't really see that. Look. Could do that again if I tried, could I? But Tim, seriously, mate, good to speak to you the other day, and we'll have a cold lager once we can get out. Me, you, Colin Moon, Mark Paris, Simon Patterson, Steve Lees. We're going to go for a nice ruby or something, and it's on me, but really it's on you lot because you always donate. If I've missed out a regular donator there, I do apologise. Dan, got any more ex-players lined up? They have been great. Sadly, it was top-notch. Well done. Thank you very much. We're heading towards 50 shows. I've got Frank McClintock lined up. I've got Sean Sparham. Sean Sparham lives in Bexley, and he said I can go around his house, and he's got a man cave in his garden, straight from distance from Luton over the bar, with all these Millwall memorabilia. So we're waiting for lockdown to end so I can go around Sean Sparham's house and do it and have a right go with the cameras and do a proper decent one and look for all these memorabilia as well. Also, I've got Steve Lovell tonight because I spoke to Alan Walker today, and Alan Walker has fired in to a legend, a Millwall legend slayer, they call me, some people, Alan McCleary. And he said Alan Macca's going to give me a call. So hopefully Alan McCleary will give me a call. 2 spells at the club, over 300 appearances as a player and, of course, as a manager as well, and a caretaker manager once again in 2006. So hopefully Alan McCleary might give me the call. That's a foul, was it? I think Luton wanted the free kick. I think they have got the free kick. But Vardsson is absolutely beside himself. I've never seen such emotion on the Icelandic's face. He thinks it was a free kick to him. It's no real foul to anyone. It's just a bit of old school football. But there you go. Tim is an absolute blinder. He is a legend. And he's... Pashao, Dan. Pashao. No, it's Dishao. Dishao. Tim in, row it out. Yeah, Tim, there you go. Tim in, row it out, says Lee Clark. It is, was it? No, it was a free kick to Luton. 65.5 minutes gone in the game. The goalkeeper is going to stick one long towards our sort of left back position. It's one in the air. The loose ball falls to one of our players. It's so dark over there, I can't see who it was. It was Mason Bennett who wins the throw on halfway. 25 minutes to go in the game. Is that right, Steve? No shots on target. Is that right? I think you are right. Fucking hell, that is shocking, mate, isn't it? Right, Simon's called it, and it's about the right time. So here we go. Feels good. It gives you a little head rush, doesn't it? Finn, William Harvey, here we go. SG, Alan Browning, Jack Freeman. Goodness puts on the front foot. Daniel Gunn, Mad Mike, Matthew, Arnold, Gary Benwell, Mark Pessingell, Mad Mike again, Freddie Preston, Lewis Phillips, Neil, Rob Jacob, John Triers, Alan Browning, Ian Fordy, Redford, Aaron Lucas, Martin Holland, Brian Rose, David Priestley, Matthew Ewart, Jim Crack, 06pence, John de Govoir, Matthew Arnold, nothing's happening in the game. I will let you know. The Venetian Orchestra, I'm going to send some more Patreon stuff out tomorrow. Yours is in that batch. Lewis Phillips, Aaron Lucas, Nick Schumacher, Gary Benwell. It really made me laugh, that me. I don't know why. Martin Holland, John de Govoir again, Callum Curtis, Jake Away Days, David Priestley. Here's my mate. Jake Away Days, Gary Bartholomew, Fernando, Bertrand Gonzalez. Ha! Tony Norris, Martin White, Jake Away Days again, Liam Carl, allotment Paul. Here come Luton. Long ball over the top. Their striker's going to chase that. I don't think they're going to make it. That gives us more chance to do. Rob Biles, Jim Cracko, 6pence, Tony Norris. Alan, I don't know why I'm so happy we're losing. Alan Kelly, Sir Kenneth. Darren Hills, that made me laugh. Nick Schumacher, Martin White, the Venetian Orchestra again, to put my teeth in. The Fernando Bertrand Gonzalez, Gary Bartholomew, Jacob Waydays, Liam Cole, Joe Myatt, Martin White, John de Govoir, Darren Hills, Edward Tobin, Tony Norris. Nothing's happening in the game, don't worry. Martin White, ball over the top for Marlon Romeo to chase. He's going to get there. He needs help. He's very, very isolated on the right wing. He gets help in the shape of Jeb Wallace. He doesn't use him. He goes backwards to Hutchinson, sideways to Woods, who's standing literally tying Sean Hutchinson's fucking shoelaces. Woods, with 20 yards in front of him, chance to advance, doesn't do it, hangs one up, but Varson chests it down. Oh, cleared. Aaron Lucas, Mark Paris, Tony Norris, Martin White, Jim Crack, 06pence, Colin Moon. Deshaw, thanks for your ongoing contributions to the channel. Very much appreciated. Darren Hills, Tony Norris, Marcus Plays, Allotment Paul, I love that. Liam Cole, Jake Away Days, Martin White, Pat Hanlon, Ian Fordy Redford, Martin Hills, Lewisham, Bob Carroldrees, Where's Spit the Dog, Brian Thorne, Darren Hills, Alan Brown, and Aaron Lucas, Mad Mike, Harry Woodall, Steve, oh, you're hard, Steve Tuff, Adrian Courtney, Pat Hanlon, Liam Cole, Badger, Mark Mason, Alan Brown in Bosch. Just like that. I caught up. It's a throw on. 69.5 minutes gone in the game. Goal kick to Millwall. Come on, let's build it. a little free drug, isn't it? Not that I know what drug feels like, but whew. It's all going off, boys and girls. It's all going off. It's all going off. Come on. We're doing our bit. Let's fucking get the players to do a bit now. 2 hours into the live stream. 485 people are in the live stream. 70 minutes gone exactly in the game. 20 minutes to go. And I was just looking for a little bit more excitement, just to give it a push. And Marlon Ramos kicks off the pitch. Get in there. Fergie Senior, are you, mate? Jack Akery, Aaron Diggins, Mark Mason, Laura Frungia, Pat Hanlon, Jim Krakow Sixpence, Volta Sampaio. Look at that. Volta Sampaio to allotment Paul in one foul swoop. That's why I love these lives. Love them, fucking love them. Steve Harper, thank you so much for your donation. This show from New Zealand. Very much appreciated, Steve. Thank you for your contribution to the channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Lions TV. We're on our way to 15,000. I'm scratching my nose, not picking it. Colin Moon, my granddaughter is Naomi Moon. There you go. Bringing people together. That's what we do. Can the players bring it together on the pitch? At the minute, not a fucking lot is happening. Danny Ravel, Andrew Kelly, Jean de Gavois, Jim Krakow Sixpence. Paul's spending a lot of time here. Paul Harbison, how are you, mate? Been a while. Woods on the ball. Come on, boys. Fuck's sake. Give us something to shout about, will ya? Excuse. Oh, my God. I'm actually embarrassed. That just came out of nowhere. If you heard that, or if you didn't hear that, get your fucking ears tested. What minute was that? 2 hours and 2 minutes. Did no one else hear that? No, that's the result then. Fucking hell, because it's absolutely... It's all this excitement of the red wine and the mirror. Oh, God, you did hear it. Fucking hell. It was the chair. It was the chair squeaking. It wasn't me. Oh, that was horrendous. I do apologise. Come on, fuck it. As long as we score, I don't care. Bennett on the ball. Puts it wide to Scott Malone. Scott Malone hangs it up towards the keeper. Oh, fuck me, it's almost gone in. Scott Malone put a cross into the back post. It was meant for Matt Smith. And their goalkeeper gets under. I don't want to stretch too much in case I do it again. Their goalkeeper gets under. He's almost in. And he pushes it up. And Matt Smith was loitering with intent. And he pushes it away. Caught it come off the bar and the post. There's a corner. We nearly got lucky again. There's a corner to Millwall. I'm embarrassed to look at the comments right now for what I did a minute ago. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. It just came out. I've been on air 2 hours and 5 minutes. I can't help it. It might happen at times. And if it makes us score a goal, I will take it. 73 minutes gone in the game. Corner to Millwall. Going to be taken left-footed by Scott Malone. Whips it in towards the centre of the goal. Finish it! Oh, Hutchinson's got his feet mixed up. Still there if he can. Oh, but Varson tries to shoot on a turn. And it's going to be cleared. It's going to be cleared. Oh, dear. I'll tell you what. I'm going to make you feel bad now, Scott. So, 3 years ago now, I nearly died, didn't I? Don't get the violins out, 'cause it's fine. But I nearly died. I perforated my bowel. And as a result, I had a colostomy bag for a year, so I couldn't do it. And since the reverse operation, sometimes stuff like that can happen. I don't know it's going to happen. So, it did sneak up on me. Oh, dear. Another double substitution. Oh, my God. Bavarson off, Tyler Berry on. And Williams is coming on. Woods has gone off, thank fuck, but Williams has come on and not Mitchell. I know a man who's going to be absolutely livid. A good friend of mine. How about that? Yeah, wow. Wow. I'll give you $10. I'll give you $10. You give me $10. My fucking show. You give me $10. I don't give you $10. Is that a play on words? Woods is absolute toilet. Oh no, there's women present. Laura's heard it. Oh, for fuck's sake, sorry. I do apologise. I do. I can't believe they ain't brought Billy Mitchell here, by the way. I don't know what on about it, but fuck me. It's just, they're nothing subs, really, aren't they? One of my best mates, yeah, I can't say, but he's going to be fuming. He's going to be absolutely fuming. Yeah. Right, throw on to Millwall. Marlon Romeo throws it. Oh, fuck off. Smith fouls. Free kick, 76 minutes gone. This is not looking good, is it? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. It is not looking good at all. This has been a woeful performance. Second half especially. At last, Trev. At last. Alfie bellows, the same thing. Bit of positivity. Oh, fucking, I thought you said, come on, you Lions. Come on, you Hatters, says Brandon Bill. Yeah, Bodson would and Bavardson off, but we brought on fucking Tyler Berry, who just falls over his own feet. And Sean Williams, who brings, again, for me, Sean Williams is very good to come on now. If we're trying to slow a game down and kill a tempo and retain the ball, he's not one that's going to change a game for you, in my opinion. As much as I do love the Wanderelli, in his twilight years as a player, thank fuck for that. Woods is off. No, you fuck off, mate. You give me $10. I'll give you $10. You give me $20. Here come Millwall down the left wing. Scott Malone crosses into the box. Doesn't beat the first man. There was no one in there anyway. Loose ball. Falls to... Who's that over there? Jed. Nice ball in from Jed. Oh, great play. Bennett. Oh, lucky chance. Finish it. Oh, Bennett done brilliant. Handball. It is handball. Right on the edge of the box. I'm going to come off the comments because it's a free kick to Millwall. Right on the edge of the box. I've come off the comments because some prick will ruin it for me. This is great play here, by the way. Mason Bennett. It is Bennett. Into Jed Wallace. Gets it back. Bennett unlucky. Nearly scores. Bounces off the keeper. Comes back. Bennett plays it across. And the Millwall player is brought down right on the edge of the box. And Jed Wallace is loitering with intent. Come on, boys. This fucking come from behind. I farted on a live stream. I deserve a goal. After dropping my guts on a live stream. Let's have some jam shed. Come on and pray. Let's have some jam shed and pray for Jed to come up trumps. He's had a good game, in my opinion. Come on, Jedley. Please don't float one over the bar. Fucking drill it. Fucking drill it. Jed Wallace steps up. Oh, my fuck. It's a great save. It's a great save by the keeper. Jed went the same side the keeper was standing, but he does the right thing. He hits the target. And the keeper parries it wide for another Millwall corner. It's a good save. You'd expect him to save it because Jed's put it the side he's gone, but I think Jed did the right thing in this situation. And here comes the corner. I'm looking sort of halfway through my ring light on the table. It's going to be floated in, left foot by Scott Malone. Towards the centre of the goal. Keeper can only get one hand on it. No one's following in. And it's cleared by a Watford player who then runs it out of play. And it's going to be a throw on to Millwall. We're starting to show a little bit of urgency now. 79 minutes gone in the game. Luton 1, Millwall 0. The keeper's under pressure. He manages to get there. Bennett was pressing him. We've all got too close to the keeper there. No one's following in the fucking loose ball, which bounces about 6 yards out. Matt Smith flicks it on. We can't keep it. Jed can't get there, and Luton have got a chance to break. But hang on, been pulled back here, luckily for us, because they had bodies over, and it was offside, an infringement just inside our half. So on the halfway line, we go again. Pearce knocks it short to Marlon Romeo. Harry's not put on Danny Mack and Billy Mitchell here. He's fucking beyond me. Absolutely beyond me. Here comes Sean Hutchinson. Sticks one long. Headed away to Marlon Romeo. Romeo now knocks it down the line. Can we keep the ball in play? It's fucking tight down there. But it does well. Mason Bennett again. Does very well. Crosses it in, deflects off a Luton player and bobbles into the fucking hands of the Luton goalkeeper. How many teams are we playing? Who have I said now? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm coming off the comments. I am sorry. But I've just got a feeling that we might get something and someone might ruin it for me. So I can't risk it. And when the ball is dead, I'll go back to the comments. Header over the top for Tyler Berry to chase. Tyler Berry gets down towards the touch line. Does well. That's a free kick. Does very well, Tyler Berry. Buys us a free kick in a very dangerous position. And it's going to be a free kick to Millwall. Not too far from the corner flag. A little bit further out, as in sort of about 6 yards out from the corner flag. Does well, Tyler Berry. Gets brought down. Wins a free kick in a dangerous position. It's going to be taken left-footed by Scott Malone. I feel really nervous for some reason. I don't know why. 2 hours and 11 minutes into the live stream. 495 people in it. Millwall pushing the line back. There's bodies everywhere in the box. Oh, he's played it short to Jeb Wallace, who stands one up. It's a terrible idea. It's not come off. Romeo from distance. No. Wide. Simon Patterson, thank you very much for your ongoing contributions to Lions TV. Very much appreciated, my friend. The red would taste a lot better, though, mate, if we could fucking win a game or get a... You know, people are not happy here. People are not happy. Absolute pony. Embarrassing. This is terrible. This is painful. How can we not score a goal? It's already been that, mate. What do they do in training? How is Romeo still on the pitch? It's been a very, very disappointing second half, especially. He's been very bad, hasn't it? And he's made all the wrong subs, in my opinion. No more Romeo, please. Jack Ackery says it's embarrassing. Matthew Hewitt says we are wank. Lewis Phillips says it's disgusting. Bailey Butler says Marlon is old news. Simon Wood says Mark's at... Oh, sorry, I let you do that. Mark's out of 10 so far. First half, I'd give it 5 out of 10, an average performance. Maybe a 6. Second half, 2. It's been horrendous, the second half. I don't know. I don't know why he has not put Terry Chokers at 1. Vesper's had enough. Triple substitution for Luton Town. 515 people are in the live stream. We are 1-0 down at Kenilworth Road. Simon Wood gives it a 2 out of 10. Millwall on the attack. We do seem to leave it too little too late with the intent as well, don't we? Who else thinks that's a foul? That's a really silly foul there, given away by George Evans, pushed in the back. But you know what? Like, he's frustrated, Evans, and he's fucking running, angry, trying to get the ball back. I can see, can see frustrated. Baz Lee says it's not just the manager; these players are totally embarrassing. How long left? There is 6 minutes to go. 84 minutes gone in the game. Luton 1, Millwall 0 from Kenilworth Road. This is very, very frustrating. I'm going to come off the comments again for a bit, only because I don't want people to ruin it for me, and it's been known. Ball forward, cleared away. But one back in a second instance by Luton Town. Ball's in the air. Here come Luton again towards the edge of our box. Out wide on our left-hand side where a lot of their good deliveries have come from. But it's a throw on to Millwall. It's going to be taken by Scott Malone. Sporting a skinhead. Malone throws it long towards halfway. manages to evade everyone and ends up back in the possession of Luton. Good tackle again from Malone. Luton trying to see it out of play, and they have managed to do so. We are 85 minutes into the game, 520 people in the live stream. 520 people in the live stream. I'm half disappointed I muted that one. It was outrageous. Yeah. Luton 1, Millwall 0. Shocking performance. Routs doing his nut. Fuck me, Adam Barrett's actually fucking got a mouth. I didn't know that. And hands. He's like making gestures going, fucking something or other. Yeah. Free kick conceded. I think, yes, by George Evans. He's been getting very frustrated, George. He's been unlike his characteristics so far, what we've seen of him. Really frustrated, vocal, conceding free kicks and getting, you see he's very, very agitated. And Luton are going to take their time over this. They're not even, they are going to try and get people in the box now. I thought they was looking to play short. Well, we've cut the short ball out now, and they're going to have to, they don't really want to deliver the ball into the box. They're just going to try and kill, as we approach the 86th minute of the game, they're just going to try and kill the tempo. And they have played it short. They're just trying to aim for the corner flag. They've got a long way to go for the corner flag, because it's going to be a good 4 minutes added, which means there's about 8-10 minutes left. And it's gone out of play, and it will be a throw on there. 17's trying to run off with the ball. Scott Malone's getting the ump with him. He's getting a little bit cagey out there. Let's go back to the comments quickly. Mate, he's the manager of the football club. It's just really silly to say that you can't blame the manager. Everyone plays their part, but say you can't blame the manager at all is really silly, because he's the manager of the football club. It makes no sense. Sorry, in my opinion, it does. Luton's still content to fuck around with it in the corner. We can't seem to get it out at the minute, but now we're going to get the opportunity to, because it's a goal kick to Millwall. 87, fucking look at that guy's Barnett. That is an absolute bastard. Goal kick, played short by Bolkowski to Hutchinson, who's going to fucking smash one long over halfway towards. Is that a foul on Tyler Berry? Not given. Loose ball falls to Marlon Romeo. Romeo loses a ball, tries to play one round the corner. And it's very scrappy. Balls everywhere. People trying to fly in. Sean Williams trying to get involved. Jeb Wallace trying to get involved. That's going to be a foul by Jeb Wallace on a Luton player. And it is not looking good. It's not looking promising. Let's put it that way. Oh, this is fucking annoying. This is annoying. I'm not covering this tomorrow, by the way, in a post-match. We'll do a fucking... We'll do a Thursday club. That's what we'll do. We'll do that. Rowett's very unhappy on the sideline. I've never seen him so animated. He's complaining about something, but we just can't keep sitting back and not wanting to take it to teams and wait until we've gone behind to start taking it to teams. This has been an awful game. An awful game. Throw on to Millwall. 2 minutes to go. In normal time, I predict there's going to be 4 or 5. I'm going to go for 4 added minutes. Can Matt Smith win the header? He can. Flicks it on to Jed. Jed helps it on. Tyler Berry's going to try and kick that in. The cameraman's gone out of sight. And it's a goal kick to Luton Town. I don't think he's done bad at all, Tyler Berry, since he's come on. I don't think he's fantastic. I've seen a lot of him in the under-23s, but he has at least brought energy and direct running since he's come on. I've got to say that for him. In this instance, he chases a loss, calls out a play, and it's a goal kick. I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice. Goal kick to Luton Town. Long, over halfway. Alex Pearce wins it. Luton, that's just fucking silly. Well, it's not silly, because if it was us doing it, I wouldn't complain, but it's just rugby style, just helps it on towards a corner flag. This guy, if I saw this guy, I'd pin him down and cut his fucking peacock off his head. He's giving me the ump of his shitty Alice band. But anyway, goal kick to Millwall. 89 minutes gone. It's not looking good, is it? It's not looking good. And I really sense that there's a little bit of pressure on Rowett here, which there shouldn't be, because we was 8 games unbeaten or 7 games unbeaten before tonight. But this has not been good by any stretch. And we do have to account for injuries, yes. We just got no fight. We've got no kick, bollock and bite. We never go for a win. I think if we went for a win and lost 3-0, I think as a fan base, we'd have more respect for the manager. But he's never going to do that as long as he's got an hole in his arse. Free kick to Millwall, 89 minutes and 25 seconds gone. Everyone bombing forward now. Alex Pearce, other than him, he's blowing out his arse, standing on the halfway line next to George Evans, who's going to take the free kick. The camera cuts to Matt Smith. Of course, we're going to look for the big man from this, and he gets underneath it. Can he flick it on? He can. Cleared away by Luton. only as far as Sean Williams, who wins the header. He drops to Marlon Romeo, who's heading towards the edge of the penalty area, puts it right to Tyler Berry. Berry inside to Sean Williams. Williams back to Pearce. Pearce to Williams. Stick one in, Willow. He cuts back onto his left foot. Clips one in like he did for Murray Wallace against Everton. Header at the back post. Chance for Matt Smith. Fuck off. Scissor kick over the bar. The 90 minutes are up in the game. The 90 minutes are up. I'm just waiting. Sorry, I'm looking up because I'm just waiting to see what the board says. Though I'm looking so high, my telly's just there. So it's literally there. Fuck off. It bounces to Matt Smith, hits him on the chest, tries an acrobatic one. That's all he could have done. It's unlucky. It's a good attempt. The 90 minutes are up. We're 30 seconds into added time. I don't know how long added time is because it hasn't been... They haven't put the ball up. I haven't seen a graphic come up. Ball over the top again for Smith, who's chasing it. Can't make it. Cleared away. Scott Malone on the ball. He's going to hoof one high. Is he? He is. We're nearly a minute into added time. I have no idea how long left in added time. Sean Williams puts it wide to Bennett, who's pushed in the back. Ref says nothing doing. Malone puts it back to Pearce. Pearce, don't get caught. Oh, fucking hell. Pearce, you don't dwell on it then. Sean Williams again, trying to make things work, trying to make things happen. And here he comes, puts it wide to 516 people in the live stream. 6 minutes added time. Okay, we can work with that. 1 minute gone. There is 6 minutes added time. Hutchinson knocks one long. Matt Smith flicks it on. Up towards Jed. Come on, boys. Breaks down. And here come Luton. Heading, I mean, he's only in his half, but you can see he's heading wide. He's heading for the corner flag. Fucking Alice band bollocks. Honestly, someone take his leg off just for that fucking haircut. Please. He's heading towards the corner flag. Someone's got to stick that fucker up in the air. Then he said see then. Millwall win the ball back. Sean Williams flicks it up and volleys it. Clear towards Tyler Berry. Doesn't get the header. Breaks to a Luton player. Again, they're clipping into corners. It's frustrating as fuck, isn't it, if you're watching it like I am? Marlon Romeo. Honestly. I'm not blaming Marlon Romeo for the defeat, but if we do lose, if he starts again next week. Oh, Sean. Willow's giving it away in a danger area and they're just heading back for the corner flag. Mate. This is so fucking frustrating to watch. It's gone off. It's gone off. It's gone off. It's gone off. Free kick to Millwall. Very deep in our territory. In by the corner flag. And it's going to be Bulkowski to come wide and take the free kick. We are 92 and a half minutes into the 96 that will be played. Bulkowski sticks one long, over halfway. Matt Smith, all over him, wins the ball, flicks it to Mason Bennett. Bennett's in the area, he's fouled, he's brought down Richard's player. Penalty! Penalty! He's given nothing. Is he fucking all right, this ref, or what? Bennett made the original run, gets brought down the edge of the box. Tyler Perry picks up the pieces. I don't think the second one's a foul, but the first one definitely was. Fucking, how's he given nothing now? 3 minutes to go in added time. It's just gone to shit. Like the shape's gone to shit. Jed's in centre midfield. Some of their players are at a walking pace. Jed's chasing, unlucky Jed. He's trying his bollocks off, but he can't get the ball, and it must be very frustrating. It's frustrating to watch. Just to be out there must be even fucking worse. Scott Malone goes to hammer one long. It deflects off a Luton player, and it's a throw on. We can't get the fucking ball back. It's just ridiculous. Like Gary Rowett's trying to jump over the fucking hoardings and get the ball. Scott Malone eventually has got the ball and he's going to take the throw on as he throws it over halfway. It's a long old arse throw. Matt Smith wins the header just about, but it drops to a Luton player and it's cleared. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the added time at the end of the game. Malone sticks one long again towards, it's just too many people underneath it for them. Loose ball drops to us, does it? It does. And here comes Mason Bennett again. Out wide on the left. Donna Rice has to come on. I think Tyler Berry's going to be offside there, is he? Not been given. Cleared away. Throw on to Millwall. In line with the edge of the penalty area. Come on, boys. Fuck me. Let's have a little bit of cheer out tonight. It'll still be shit if we draw. It won't be shit. It'll still be a frustrating night. Still be a very poor performance. If we can nick a little bit of excitement at the end, will be fantastic. Marlon Romeo is going to launch one long into the box. Long throw from Marlon. In it comes eventually. Come on, Marlon. He's throwing it short. He's throwing it fucking short. He gets it back anyway. Now cross it. Now cross it to Williams. Now cross it. Hangs it up in the air. Matt Smith. People all over him. Heading to the back post. Header. Yes! gets in. 1-1. Injury time. George Evans. Millwall 1. Get in. 94 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. And we fucking equalise. Get in. Oh, mate, that feels like a win. Because it's been an awful night. Sean Williams, right-footed, hangs one up to the back post. Matt Smith wins it, and George Evans gets in behind his man and scores his first goal for the club. And honestly, it feels like a win because it's been a shit, shocking, frustrating night. But you've got to say, once we go behind, we do then decide to turn up, plug away, and George Evans, what a player he's been for us so far, and he opens his account for the club. Luton 1, Millwall 1 in the 95th fucking minute. Bosh. Woo! Let's go to the comments. I missed a donation from Steve Morrison. Steve, I do appreciate it, mate. Very much appreciated. Oh, dear. Missed donation. Emptied. Steve, very much appreciate your donation. That felt good. That felt good. It's been a frustrating night. Why do we have to go behind before we decide to turn up? That's the annoying thing. Ball forward now. Can we go and win it? Can we go and win it? Oh, fuck me. I thought we might have done. Let me find it, Steve. I feel if I get a donation from Steve, I've done really well because we like to have a bit, don't we? We give each other a bit of shit, but I can't find it. It's too far back. I am sorry. Woo! Got out of jail, says Peter Mull. Grandma says, poor game. And there it is. The full-time whistle. I've got to be honest, it's so fucking... It's the pent-up fucking anger and the frustration at a shit performance, and then to give it all at the end and to get that equaliser is great. A lot of people are still fucking complaining. Still unbeaten. I think is that 8 or 9 games we are unbeaten now? I don't know. Yeah, people saying awful, awful, awful. Helen, what did I miss? Just come out the shower. Nevermore I've been convinced that Helen is a catfish after that comment. Come on, Helen. Let's play the game, girl. 1-1. Absolute dog shit was a point we didn't deserve. When you play bad and get results, let's change that graphic. Well, let's just take the graphic off because we have equalised at the absolute fucking death, and it does get us out of jail a bit, and it wasn't a fantastic performance. And again, John Trez correctly says unbeaten is unbeaten. Someone says get the rose tinted glasses off. Steve Lee's papering over the cracks. Mark Parrish 9 unbeaten. Adrian Courtney will take 1-1. Daniel Gunn's gone in with a row it out. Oh, fucking hell, that's absolutely drained me. That's absolutely drained me. Frustrating at times, but you can't argue with another unbeaten run and another point away from home. Paper's over, says Trev. Dublé saying you wouldn't say we didn't deserve it, but nor did Luton. It's just football is bad. It is a results business, Simon. You are correct. Football is just bad at the moment, isn't it? It's just a bad standard across the board. And to go away against a shit team like Luton on a shit pitch at a shit stadium and not really turn up and still get a point, you can't really complain it. James Evans, are you any relation to George? Just won £10 a Sky Bet for that equaliser. Keep up. Oh, mate, thank you. You didn't have to give that all of it to me. But you shall. Never has the gun worked so well. Right. Thank you so much, everyone, for your donations. I'm in the moment. I don't know how I feel about that. I will dissect it. I probably won't do that tomorrow. I'll do a Thursday club. But thanks, as always, for tuning in. Thanks for your donations. Please subscribe to Lions TV. There'll be fan cams and my full-time reaction going out through the night. And if you're a Patreon, Alan Walker Lockdown should be up tomorrow. It's quite a tricky edit, but I'll do my best to get out for you tomorrow. And I'll try and interview Steve Lovell later during the week, or Alan McCleary. We edge ever towards that 50th guest. And who is it going to be? It's a fucking big hitter. It don't get much bigger. Please subscribe to Lions TV. 9 unbeaten. Come on, you Lions.